Like I first really paid attention to you because you were the first person to really post about what happened to Suede, which was like very useful at the time because like we all knew Suede and we all knew something happened to him in prison. We heard all these rumors and shit, but it wasn't like we really knew. And then you kind of came out and aired out the whole situation. So was that a huge moment for you? And how did you actually find out about the circumstances in which he passed?
I had talked about it a few times, just like any other content creator.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was one dude that had a cell phone, and he had his family reach out to me. So when I contacted him on a cell phone, he was in that facility when it happened, and he witnessed it. So he tells me everything that he witnessed, and sometimes it's hard to prove the credibility. So sometimes I got to take that risk and throw it out there. And if it's false, and I find out it's false, I take the video down and I apologize to my audience members. Well, this one didn't come out to be false because somebody that works California CDCR was like, here, this is what happened. So I get the pictures of him in the shower, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want to see that, dude. I never listened to Money Signs.
Damn, this fool got CDCR, fucking, what do they call him? Top of the morning Cree, top of the morning quick, top of the morning, I'm just gonna go with Destroyer. That has a good ring to it. This fool got COs on the fucking speed dial for sure.
Suede, I've never followed him. I didn't really pay attention to his music, but it was a good enough video to where I was like, you know what, that's kind of messed up. Like I felt bad once you seen the pictures. I was like, man, that's damn. But I was already on that road where I was talking down on gangs, so I was like, well, I'm gonna turn this into something even stronger. So I did my dirt, and it took me months and months of finding out the names of who got involved, what happened, what the camera showed. I just had to reach into a lot of people in that facility, and I had to remain low key with my sources and keep them all private. But I got
no, that's crazy. Wack always tries to slide in there. Oh fuck, I gotta remember to start switching over my screen because I want to start doing the big screen, little screen. I think that has a better look to it. But yeah, that's crazy. Wack tries to he just met FTP when shout out to Zach. I've been wearing FTP forever. But it's definitely on the back end of the hype. It's definitely not like it once was. Like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, is when all the stuff just stopped selling out instantly. Like there was a good few years when, bro, if you were 1 minute late to that site, everything was gone. Well, probably because he lives over there, probably in the same area up on Porter Ranch or whatever that Ray J, all those fools live in. It's like a gated community up over there. Well, that shit's funny. Well, where's top of the morning 7? But where's the FTP pack at then, Wack? You don't see you wearing no FTP. And I actually gave Wax a homies a couple of my own sweaters that I had that were too big. Cause FTP also like Fruitown Pyru. That's, their little acronym or whatever. So I gave a couple of Wax homies some of my old FTP clothes that were too big. Where's the care package for them all at then, Wack? It's the FTP, quick. F the population. I remember, dude, I met Zach, probably 10 years ago now, dude. We were at a Flatbush Zombies photo shoot. And this is like right when he's been having it since high school, but this is like right when he really started pushing. Yeah, because Wax homie always, when they see me with it on, they're like, bro, what is that? What is that? And they're like, oh, that's my hood. So I had like an old red one that I shot to his homie Little John. He was stoked. Yeah, he probably just, who knows? He might have even just said it because he's seen Adam wearing it. I don't doubt he met him, dude. Zach's out and about. He be, he be doing all kinds of shit. But like I said, man, it's I still fuck with it. But the problem with FTP is they never really up their quality. He was just buying blanks and printing on them. A couple times I bought stuff and it was already falling apart when I got it. It just kind of Like when you got a brand like that, you got to level up, like Babylon, some of these other brands where you really start doing cut and sew, really start, just upping the quality. And then a lot of FTP stuff, like they just recycle a bunch of old logos, a bunch of old stuff. Yeah, when I met, that was probably like, maybe even 12 years ago now. That was a long time ago. All right, let's see what this fool got to say. Supreme kind of fell off too. Like, bro, all the brands kind of fell off. Like, there's at one point where the hype for brands was real. And then now, like, I don't even know last time I looked at the Supreme website. Like, what brand nowadays is selling out instantly? Like, if I have money, I like that Dirtbag brand. I think they're from, like, Upper East Coast. There's a few brands that I like, but, man, prices are just crazy now, bro. I remember back when you get a dope hoodie for, like, $60. Now these fools are trying to tax, like, $100, bro. Like, I'm good, man. I bought so much clothes over my time that I still got enough clothes to last me probably 10 years. I'm gonna have to get a new, get some more hats. Gotta buy shoes every once in a while. But when it comes to like sweats, hoodies, I've been remaking a lot of my pants because a lot of my pants weren't as baggy as the style is now. So I just started chopping them up and sewing in like a 3-inch inseam in the middle. I know. Let me look at the Supreme web. But the problem with Supreme is if you notice every week, every year, they drop, like say they do the North Face collab. It's like around the same week that they did last year. All the different collabs and all the different shit, it's just like the same cycle every year. And once you catch on, it just kind of gets a little burnt out. Like I got like 4 North Face backpacks and Supreme shoulder bags that I still got in the plastic in my closet. Just wait until I wear out the one that I have. But the backpack I've been rocking for a while now is a Amazon North Face backpack. Cause I had a homie that worked at Amazon. Yeah, just like iPhones. After like 5 years ago, the iPhones just didn't get that much better, man. So you can get an iPhone to last you 3-4 years now, and pretty much does what the new iPhone does. And then if you really want your iPhone to last you, just go pay $80 and get the battery swapped out, you know? That's the main thing is the batteries go out. Once you fix the battery, bro, your phone's like brand new. Well, I heard this story a bunch of times, but I just want to like go over it one more time, see what this fool got to say. But right here, he just said, man, the CEOs be texting him information. That's a cold game, bro.
I got to read the report of the investigation and what it says and who's being accused, who's under investigation, what big homie made the call. And I ran with it. And dude, you don't know how many of his family reached out to me like, thank you for speaking up. And I'm not doing it for no clout. I'm not doing it for...
And it's like, I always thought Sway was actually from a hood. I didn't know that Parkside was just a crew, right? Like, that's what tripped me out. I thought he was from a hood. And then like a year or two before Swade went away, there was a shootout at one of his shows. And I heard some high-ranking dude died that night at the shootout. So that probably didn't go over too well for him either.
To get the fame, but I'm like, bro, I want these fools busted because look, it could have happened to Swifty too, and I spoke up on that. And I don't even know these guys like that. It's a simple fact that I was talking out of these gangs. If I can get these gangs busted for what they did to Money Sign Sway, then that's a win for me because the wins will come after that. The fact is, they killed this kid for no reason, and this was a young Mexicano kid that was going places, bro. You guys didn't have that right to take that kid's life.
I feel like he had probably like the most potential to be a nationwide well-known rapper out of LA from the Mexican side of shit the whole time I've been doing this podcast. Like he made better music than almost anybody else.
But I always wait for the essays that want to be all super gangster or portray that image. I always wait for them to hit the county jail, bro. And God forbid they go upstate, because that's when shit really gets tricky for him. He can run around on the streets, betray this, say all that, bro. But once you hit that county jail, you hit the chain and go upstate, you're really gonna find out what time it is, man.
Scene come out of that scene.
Yeah, I think he did. After listening, because like I said, once I did the videos, I listened to his music a little bit, and I went down this little rabbit hole of his.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, this kid had potential, signed to millions already, and he didn't even get to enjoy that life because some old man in prison wanted to tax him and punk him and send him on missions when he only had 2 years to do. Beating him up in the cell when he was on the top bunk. Like, dude, that was wrong. And then for them to lure him into a top tier shower where there's no cameras and just take his life, like, they didn't think about his mom, they didn't think about his fans, they didn't think about nobody. So, like, for some reason, that video got me passionate to where I was like, man, I'm gonna reach out. And it took me months of contacting people in the pen with cell phones that were there. And you'll be surprised how many active gang members on that yard were like, bro, that was wrong, and were giving me information, and I was just jotting it down, putting it together. And then I finally got the names of the people investigated and the Mexican Mafia dude that was responsible. Since then, that Mexican Mafia member hasn't flexed his muscle. Like, I've got word, like, man, that fool was quiet as a bird. Like, he doesn't get out of his bunk. He at first they were scared of him. He used to punk the cops, but now he's like upstanding inmate because of that video. And I'm just trying to.
But has the fool ever been charged? Top of the morning, iCloud. But has the people ever been charged that supposedly did it?
Encourage people, like, man.
Because if they all really cared, then there would be some charges being charged on somebody.
And look, let's get these fools for that and just bust them because they killed a kid for no reason that did not deserve to die. Why? Just because he was a popular rapper. But the Southsider's been known to take out popular rappers. That's why I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to just go hard in the paint on this. I don't care if it makes me look like a rat and a snitch. Oh, man, you got 3 dudes busted and a Mexican Mafia busted because you got all this inside information to bust them for killing Money Sign Sweat. I'm like, nah, bro, I did what I was supposed to do because I was capable of doing it. And I'm pretty sure I made a lot of people happy, including this.
Yeah, nobody cared. I feel you on that because if Suede was actually from a hood and that hood had some high-ranking dudes, then maybe it'd be a little different. Top of the morning, Yadamin.
Family that people are going to see justice for it. And that's still my goal. I don't care how people look at me. It's just I ran into that point where, like, they don't have enough evidence to charge.
Yeah, this is my slot, iCloud. I try to do the morning slot, so I really ain't got much competition.
Who was involved. But one of those dudes that did it, I know he flipped. His name was Baby.
Top of the morning, Dirt.
He flipped, and that's all they told me. They were like, look, he rides in the van by himself. He's escorted by cops. They're under the assumption that he might be telling, but I don't see no arrest or no case being pending. So I'm like, bro, I did everything that I could to bring that kid justice, and it didn't work.
Yeah, if people are really against that guy that called the shots, then he would either be whacked or charges. But before the charges, bro, you would just have to fucking, whack that dude. But the problem with the SA politics is there's no real top boss. Once you get, solidified, I guess. I ain't trying to use all the technical terms, but they're all equal bosses. It's pretty much you just, depending where you land, is if that guy, that boss or whatever, has more pull and more homies on the yard, then they gonna be the boss. If that dude goes somewhere and he lands with some dude that he don't get along with, that guy's equal say-so, then it's gonna be all bad for him.
I feel like that kind of thing is important because people hear, gangster, and they just think, oh, like being gangster is cool as f-. And it's like, when you hear a story like that and you realize how depraved this shit is and how f***ed up it is, it's just like, people need to know that shit before they like devote their life to it. Like, a lot of these stories, like, they're depending on people not talking about it. They're depending on it not becoming transparent. And it's just like, people need to know like what they're getting into if they want to be a gang member.
And they didn't think for 1 second somebody like me that was a regular YouTuber from Northern California who doesn't know nothing about Southside politics to get that much information on it. I did what I had to do. And like I said, a lot of people look at me like as a big YouTube rat for it. And I'm like, I don't care what you guys say, because at the end of the day, all my sources are resourceful, good intel. You guys watch it. You guys are just mad that I'm saying it. And if anything happens with the Money Sign Suede case and I get blamed for it, like, oh man, you got these dudes busted, I'm like, I don't even care, bro. Like, that kid did not deserve to die in jail over prison politics, bro. Like that's what's really happening. That was on a big scale, but let's not forget about the small scale where all these dudes that just have lives and have a date or can't come home or have families are getting killed in the same fashion. That's why.
Well, I think Soledad, where he was, probably most people got a date right there. I think, wasn't he on a level 2? Most people got a date when they're on the level 2.
I do what I do.
Unless
Yeah,
it's a
because like I was
secure
having
level
a
2,
conversation
maybe.
with another rapper the other day, and we were talking about some YouTuber that had made a video about him. It's this guy Tunchi5 from the Rolling Hundreds, and basically like there's multiple YouTube videos out there that are basically just talking about what a shooter he was and all this crazy work that he put in, et cetera, et cetera. And when I read him some of the quotes that people have said about him in YouTube videos, because he claimed that he never watched them, it was just kind of hard to believe. But he said he never watched it, so I'm reading him the quotes about how he was known for drive-bys instead of walk-downs and all this shit. And he was just like, bro, see, like, what's wrong with these YouTubers? Like, they're going to get somebody locked up doing that shit. And I'm like, yeah, but you got to understand that their mentality is that they don't give a if they get somebody locked up, because their mentality is, A, if you...
And it's kind of crazy. Didn't his girl post pictures of the letters she was sending him, or was that after he passed?
You left enough evidence somehow, or you spoke about it, or you did anything, then you basically were like, you know, if I have enough
And the
information
police
to
read all
report
those
on,
letters before they go
then
out too.
it's your fault. And if I get somebody locked up who was committing violent crimes, then like who cares? Like that's for the betterment of society.
At least
right?
they used to be able to.
So do you look at it like that as well? And like, was it kind of hard for you to get into that mentality of like, well, the best case scenario here realistically is like somebody getting in like serious trouble for this shit?
Yeah, sometimes I look at it like that, but most of the cases that I've talked about are already cases that were closed, except like the Money Sign Suede and a couple other ones. But like that doesn't bother me anymore because I don't think with a gang mentality anymore. Like I'm just a regular citizen that's doing content, that's doing his job, that's doing a civic duty of teaching kids not to join gangs. What it looks like, they get busted for it. That's their own stupidity. Because I got busted for my own stupidity. So I really, like I said, I've already been known for that just by relinquishing too much information.
No, but I agree with that, bro. There ain't no future in joining gangs. And all the dudes think they're super gangster and all this until they hit that county jail or catch the chain. And then they realize what it really is.
And
especially if you a poppin' person, like a rapper or something, bro, people are going to try to get in your pockets for sure. And if you tell them no, which you got to, because if you do let them get in your pockets, then you're a fucking wuss. But right there is when it starts to go over all bad.
About prison stuff. So what difference is it going to make if somebody does get busted? If anything, a murder got happened and I was capable of solving it, then I'm a goddamn good investigator and I deserve to work for a bigger agency. I'm just a content creator who can dig dirt, but the thing about me is different from everybody is that people really tap in because I make myself accessible. I don't ignore nobody because I'm renegade.
But I mean, yeah, he getting info from people in there, but I guarantee all the people upset were dropping kites in the mail, like they're writing letters, spilling the beans on everything that was happening. They just probably don't want to sign their name next to it or, you know, pretty much be a verified witness. But even then at the same time, like, unless someone said, I seen it, it's all hearsay at that point.
They disacknowledge people. They give me information. They tap in. Like, all these active gamers, like, bro, I got some info for you. I'm like, yeah, what is it? And then if I see another person said the same thing, I'm like, okay, that's the same goddamn story. Okay, we're good. And I run with it. And it works. And like I haven't thought that far. Like, what if I'm getting people busted? Because most of the cases I talked about, dudes are already busted. Haven't really talked about an open case. I think there was one or two occasions, but I just showed how all the gangs really operated and how some.
I mean, I seen at one point, LA Times was sending this full cease and desist because pretty much he was just getting the LA Times articles and talking about them word for word. But you got to start somewhere. Oh, for sure. But knowing who did it is different than saying I witnessed it. Because saying I know, it's technically hearsay. You got to be able to say I witnessed it and then write the statement and then sign on it, pretty much saying you're willing to testify. Because besides that, it's just hearsay.
Nobody got killed. Nobody got busted for what I've done and what I've said.
You can't go to court on a stand with
crazy
hearsay.
If I did, because I'm like, bro, if I'm that good, and maybe I should have been a detective because I just sit on my desk on my phone thousands of miles away from California and I can do that. that'll just tell me my potential is crazy. Then I need to start exploring a little bit more options. But I can't let it bother me. Like my content has become that good because nothing really bothers me other than I'm just telling cool stories.
Everything 420.
Yeah, man, pretty much that's crazy though. Rest in peace, Suede. You know, it's just messed up, bro. You want to play the game, be a gangster, shit gonna happen. And it's like if he technically wasn't from a hood, he could have probably went with the Paisas, bro. Like, I tell all the homies, bro. Hell no, I ain't from the black gang. I tell all the homies though, bro. Like a lot of people, even like Lush's dumbass. Lush never been to the county, but he thinks he gonna roll Southside if he goes. I'm like, bro, Lush, that's your worst thought, bro. That's your worst thought. It all depends, like, what kind of style you got. Because I've even had homies that, because if you're Mexican or Latino or whatever, but you more like a rocker, more of a skater, you can go with the white boys and just say you're Spaniard. Because once you try to go in a Southsider car, it's going to get tricky for you, man. Unless you from a hood that's verified, they gonna fucking get on your ass. Top of the morning, Corey. I seen it pop up. Is it good? What's the new info? Like, is that dude still going to court or something? All right, let's see what he got to say, because I seen it pop up. How long is it? 16 minutes? Flacco react to young Pharaoh calling George Floyd death a psyop. What? All right, let's see what he got to say.
Apparently, the FBI tried to frame black people in a situation involving Derek Chauvin, the man who murdered George Floyd. And it was apparently the FBI tried to frame black people in a situation involving Derek Chauvin, the man who murdered George Floyd. And it was
No, I'm from a tagging crew. I ain't no white gang. But I mean, when you hit the county jail, you know, Woods. But I was never like referred to myself as a Wood until you hit the county jail. And the cops call you Wood, the blacks call you Wood, the essays call you Wood, everybody calls you Wood. So at that point, you know, I guess I'm a Wood. But Wood pretty much just means regular white guy. Now, if you're labeled a skin, then that's where, you know, you're a white gang member and all that shit. But I'm from a tagging crew. But most of my homies, like, there was like 15 of us, and like 9 of them have passed away. So, like, there ain't many of us left, man. And we're all older, so shit's all like in the past pretty much now.
It was so flagrant and so blatant and so bold. Even the right-wing racists are like, hold on, bro. Y'all can't do them black folks like that. Do you know the amount of flagrancy that has to happen to where even the right-wing...
No, I agree with you,
like,
iCloud, for sure. Lush confused, man. He want to hit that county jail and roll Southside, he gonna learn. He definitely gonna learn something.
We hate black folks now, but y'all can't do black folks like that. That's just
no, I feel like that sometimes.
So about
iCloud
4
for
years
sure.
ago, Derek Chauvin was sentenced to 22 years in prison for killing George
Top
Floyd.
of the morning,
and I emphasize
irate.
killing George Floyd because even though we watched...
I kind of, like, I stopped, like, after I got out, I did like a fucking 5-month violation for having paint on my fingers and on my shoe. And after that, I was like, bro, this shit ain't really worth it. I could probably go find maybe a couple things, but all of my pictures I had, because it was back when you had to actually take photos and go get them developed. When the cops raided my house one time, they took everything and I never got it back. I didn't really start painting when there was iPhones and you could just take pictures of everything. Top of the morning, Christian.
Watched it in real time and we watched it on camera. There are people who are still disputing that whether or not Derek Chauvin actually killed George Floyd.
Mr. Chauvin, as to count 1, based on the verdict of the jury, finding you guilty of unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony under Minnesota Statute 609.19 subdivision 2 paren 1.
But this is probably old, right? This could tell this is when COVID was going on. Well, obviously, this all happened during COVID.
It is the judgment of the court that you now stand convicted of that offense. Pursuant to Minnesota Statute Section 60904, counts 2 and 3 will remain unadjudicated as they are lesser offenses of count 1. As sentenced for count 1, the court commits you to the custody of the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 270 months. That's 270.
Top of the morning tech. I mean, after seeing Lush's tag on the new backdrop of No Jumper, I would have to say I probably do for sure. For sure.
That is a 10-year addition to the presumptive
Definitely got better
sentence
tags.
150.
But my tags are more like, I mean, I could tag like regular, but I more have like a gangster influence into my tags, just because where I grew up and what I grew up around looking at every day.
Months. This is based on your abuse of a position of trust and authority, and also the particular cruelty shown to George Floyd. You are granted credit for 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages.
How much?
You're prohibited from possessing surcharge of $78, 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages.
$78.
You're prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition.
About 2 years into that sentence, he was attacked in the law library and stabbed 22 times by an inmate. Now, when we woke up to the news that Derek Chauvin was stabbed 22 times, the first thing I thought was, well, I can't even tell you the first thing I thought, man, because I'll get banned, okay? But I knew from the very beginning, man, ain't no black man did that, bruh. Right, bruh, black folks are scared of white folks, man. They don't lay a hand on no white man, bruh, especially in no prison. It ain't happening.
Had to be a black fool that stabbed him, right?
All right? George Zimmerman has been a free man for, I don't know, God know how many years now, bruh. And not a finger has been laid on George Zimmerman. The only person who brought...
Yeah, but attacking someone on the streets versus attacking somebody in prison is two different concepts.
Smoke his way.
Do we know online who stabbed...
Okay. So when I found out that he was stabbed, I said, nah, they ain't no working on black gangbanger. Gangbangers don't...
What's that cop's Derek Chauvin?
Ride for black folks, they sellouts. I even
Maybe
got more
ChatGPT will know.
confused when the identity of the man who stabbed Derek Chauvin 22 times
this
was revealed.
guy.
They said it was a former member of the Mexican mafia. I mean, John Tuscan. And the motive got released that he did it on behalf of black folks. Man, listen, bro. First off, man, I've been in LA way too long. Y'all can't run game on me, bro. Let me break down the nonsense.
So crazy how Flacco actually thinks he knows about the politics, bro. Like, he definitely has it all twisted, man.
Since these folks try to get off, okay? These folks try to tell us that John Tuscan told federal agents, okay, that...
I mean, obviously, Derek Chauvin was a cop, bro. He's going to be on a PC yard anyways. He ain't walking the main line, bro. The whites would probably have to get him just for him being an ex-cop. Like, they're not going to let this dude eat at the table with him, walk the chow with him. Definitely not after being an ex-cop.
He loved black folks so much that he attacked Derek Chauvin to stand in solidarity with Black Lives Matter and black folks. And he did it on Black Friday because he wanted to stand up for black folks. Listen, man, if John Tuscan was a white man, you could get this off, man. But ain't no member of the Mexican mafia doing anything for black folks, man. Y'all could have said their story, man.
I mean, who knows? Maybe this dude had a relative killed by the police somewhere. And since, you know, Chauvin was in there for killing somebody, he was like, well, I'm just going to get his ass.
Could have cut this one out, bruh. Y'all could have kept this one in the drafts, bruh. Y'all must have been talking to people in North Dakota or Iowa somewhere, bruh. You think anybody who's hip is buying a story that a Mexican mafia member attacked Derek Chauvin because he cared about social justice reform for black folks? Man, cut it.
He probably got paid. Someone probably paid his ass to do it.
Out, man.
The man convicted of murdering George Floyd. Now, last
for
week,
sure,
we had
B-Lord.
told
For
you
sure.
that He had been seriously injured after being stabbed in prison, and today
Top
we
of the
are
morning,
getting more
B-Lloyd.
information on that exact case. We hear that a federal inmate has been charged today.
What prison was he even in?
With the attempted murder in the prison stabbing of Darren Chauvin. He is that former Minneapolis police officer convicted in the murder of George.
Did they stab him good, or was it just like some bullshit stabbing? I forget.
John Tursak stabbed Chauvin 22 times in the law library at the Federal Correctional Institution in Tucson, Arizona, with what officials are saying was an improvised knife. And that's also according to federal prosecutors on this case. Tursak is a 52-year-old, and he told correctional officers.
Man, I've been to Tucson once, man. That shit's way down there. I went to some bead and marble art show because they used to do glass shows down there. I just Googled it, see what they say. A makeshift knife stabbed 22 times. It said John Tursak was a former gang member. Tursak, is that a Hispanic last name? That sounds like it could be like a white last name. Tursak stated that he attacked Chauvin to connect with the Black Lives Matter movement, viewing him as a high-profile target. Chauvin's condition, he was hospitalized but reported to be in stable condition and expected to survive. I mean, obviously didn't stab him that bad, bro. You stab someone 22 times, you should take him out the game. Yeah, Tucson, I don't remember it being that big of a town, bro. It's like an hour south of Phoenix.
Officers that he would have killed Chauvin had they not responded so quickly. Again, that is more information from prosecutors. Tursak later also told the FBI agents that he'd been thinking about assaulting Chauvin for about a month because he is a high-profile inmate, but denied wanting to kill him. Tursak told the agents that he attacked Chauvin on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, as a symbolic connection to the Black Lives Matter movement and the quote.
Is that guy that much, the dude that did the stabbing, that much of a dumbass that he thought Black Friday was for the black folks and not for the corporate America to try to drum up sales?
Black hand symbol associated with the Mexican mafia gang. An attorney for Tursak was not listed in court records, and Tursak, who has represented himself in numerous court matters from prison, remained in custody on this Friday.
A Mexican mafia member got the BLM tattoo on him.
It said Tursak is primarily a surname with roots to Eastern Europe, Slavic, Hungarian, or potentially Armenian heritage. Well, you know, the Armenians do run with the essay, so maybe he could have been, but he's a dropout. If he's on the yard with Chauvin, then no matter what, he's a dropout. So, I don't know. Flacco don't know what he's talking about.
And try to murder Derek Chauvin because he loved black folks so much. Right.
But what's the big news? What's the update?
Fam, anybody.
I think I did the math this morning. I think it's been 35 days. I'm going to call the trucking school today and tell them I want to set up my physical and test for next week. Once I get done with the live, I'm going to call them because on the little thing, all my lines are, it's faint, but I think another week I should be good for the GC or LC lab test or whatever it's called.
Anybody who is even modern.
I mean, I feel all right. I feel good. I mean, like, for the first couple days, it was a little hard to sleep because, you know, you smoke yourself to sleep, but I'm good now. I'm sleeping through the night pretty smooth. Got all my dreams back. Bro, last night I had a dream. I'd be having some crazy dreams, but last night I had a dream that Adam and Lush showed up at my house at 3 a.m. needing somewhere to sleep. Crazy, bro. Like, I woke up this morning, I was telling my wife, I'm like, bro, where do I get these dreams from? Like, what, such a trip, right? Adam and Lush showing up at my house 3 a.m. looking for somewhere to crash. Like, what kind of undertone thought process is that?
I'm not really familiar with any Mexican gang bangers or Mexican mafia member will understand how hilarious, how ludicrous, how crazy that is, bro. That That's a 0% probability. Cut it out, man.
Top of the morning, Tyler.
And then we found out the FBI ran to that jailhouse to interview him, right? And to get the story straight. Now, my suspicion.
Yeah, I let him crash. Fucking Adam slept. It's funny. Adam slept in my lazy boy in the living room, and Lush passed out on the couch. Crazy, right? Like, where the hell did these dreams come from?
From the very beginning, to be honest, my suspicion from the very beginning was, oh, okay. Clearly, this dude is an FBI agent. Clearly, he's an informant. Clearly,
well, he's on a PC yard.
Doing this to lay the groundwork to label Black Lives Matter as a terrorist organization, in which we've already seen they've been doing as of lately. Trump has talked about it. Pete Hegseth has talked about it. Now, this happened during the Joe Biden administration, but unlike y'all, I don't think that these people like differ too much when it comes to ideology. Definitely not when it comes to the FBI. The FBI is supposed to be like a third party. Like, they're not supposed to be political at all. So yeah, I think it's been on the agenda for a while now, ever since the BLM era, right? Ever since the George Floyd rally, to label BLM as a terrorist organization. This, to me, right, them framing this as a hit on behalf of Black Lives Matter, to me was just the framework and them trying to get ahead of labeling BLM, right, as a terrorist organization. And today, Fox News kind of confirmed that.
Shocking new details in the attempted murder of America's most high-profile inmate. Last Friday, Derek Chauvin was shivved 22 times in the library by another inmate. And now we know who the...
But what's the 2025 update? It seems like Flacco's just going over a bunch of old news. B-Lord, didn't one of y'all say that Flacco's supposed to be on the Thursday show this week? But, yeah, who knows, man? At one point, he was trying to be all buddy-buddy with the Hoovers, and then now he's beefing with Big Deal, so who knows, man? Who knows? Tech, nah. I mean, I'm ready for the next phase of my life, but maybe that's what the dream is. You know, who knows? But definitely ready for the next phase of my life. Damn, my rate is scam. I mean, bro, when it's a slow news day, all these fools be re-rocking a bunch of old stuff.
The other inmate was. His name is John Turskak. He's 52, and he's already served 27 years of his 30-year sentence. And with 3 years left until freedom, apparently decided, I'm going to murder somebody. Turskak is also a member of the Mexican Mafia.
Oh, this is where he gets it
and
from?
Are you ready? An FBI informant.
Well, he's definitely not a member of the Mexican Mafia if he's on a PC yard and a FBI informant. Like, the Mexican Mafia ain't claiming this fool anymore. If anything, they're going to do that dude like he tried to do Chauvin when they catch him.
The complaint says Turskak at first denied wanting to kill Chauvin. And then the complaint says the Mexican Mafia guy waived his Miranda rights.
I think he more encouraged it,
when the FBI
B-Lord.
agent showed up to interview him. First of all, why is the FBI conducting the interview? The FBI only shows up to prison murders as if someone's ordered a hit or if the perp or the victim was still informing, or all of the above. And why does a guy who knows the criminal justice system waive his Miranda rights? And wait until you hear what the FBI says he confessed to. It's just too perfect. The FBI claims that the Mexican Mafia guy wanted to murder Chauvin on Black Friday to symbolically avenge Black Lives Matter. So let me...
Black Friday's a corporate holiday, dude. Like, I mean, Juneteenth would have made a little more sense, right? If you whacked him on Juneteenth.
Let me get this straight. The Mexican Mafia member who poisoned blacks his whole career with drugs and who was incarcerated during the Black Lives Matter movement is a social justice warrior. And anybody who knows anything about prison knows the Mexicans stay with the Mexicans, the blacks stay with the blacks, and the whites stay with the whites.
Yeah.
Mexican inmates don't just start murdering white inmates to show solidarity with black inmates. Maybe. But here's what's mysterious.
So he on his card he's white, 52. I mean, for some reason, I just don't. The only people we're hearing from is the Mexican Mafia dude is from the news. Like, I just don't even know if I believe that.
Turskak is listed as white, and the origin of his name is Croatian. Now, how many Croatians do you know in the Mexican Mafia? I didn't know.
Nah, for the most part, you gotta have roots. You can't just be a white boy. They're not gonna let you. You at least gotta be half, I think.
The Mexican Mafia was so diverse. So this woke Croatian Mexican mobster FBI informant has been suddenly moved to a new federal prison. For whose protection exactly? We're not sure. And Turskak's history with the FBI is...
Nah, but wasn't he half? He was half, wasn't he? I don't think he was full white.
Fascinating. He flipped on the Mexican mob back in the late 90s and helped the FBI lock up more than 40 of his fellow gangsters. He admitted to carrying out a number of crimes while working as an undercover FBI informant, but was furious during his sentencing and told the judge...
Top of the morning, Gush.
made him do it. Quote, I didn't commit those crimes for kicks. I did them because I had to if I wanted to stay alive. I told that to the FBI agents, and they just said, do what you have to do.
COINTELPRO. This entire thing reeks of COINTELPRO. An FBI informant who's no good, who knows the FBI has his life in his hands, because if the FBI ever get froggy and start influencing him getting moved to certain places, he's a dead man. A man who has said in the past he committed crimes because the FBI told him so. He has committed crimes on behalf of the FBI. That man woke up one day as a former Mexican Mafia member who hate black people. He woke up one day, got a BLM tattoo tatted on him, and committed crimes on behalf of BLM. Cut it out. But BLM and this dude has no connection whatsoever. This is COINTELPRO. He's not working on behalf of black folks. He's working against black folks. They sent him to work against black folks. Trust me.
But name me one that's been a white boy that's been in the Mexican Mafia since then that's public.
Already got a head start. Fam, the NPSM-7 has designated Antifa as a terrorist organization, but the definition of Antifa would damn near apply to any organization, that the current administration don't really like, right? Because what's Antifa? Where do Antifa congregate? Who runs Antifa? Who's the leader of Antifa? What colors do they wear? And you can't tell me. But the NPSM-7 targets any political organization, or any organization for that matter that the administration don't like. Right now is Trump in office. So, they're probably going to target any social justice initiative. But let's just say Gavin Newsom or Jasmine Crockett, they take place. Now what? MAGA becomes a terrorist organization? This is sickening, man. This is sick. And the fact that they can pull this off right in front of our nose is crazy.
Liz Collins produced a very eye-opening documentary on the death of George Floyd called The Fall of Minneapolis. And Liz joins me now. Liz, this is getting stranger by the day. How do you think this went down?
Yeah, this certainly took another turn yet today. It was just yesterday that Derek Chauvin's family, in fact, heard that he'd been stabbed 22 times. He described it to them as in being sort of a media center where he was making copies at the time. And he told them, that he was attacked from behind. He tried to fight him off, but every time he did, he was stabbed again with some sort of makeshift knife that this guy had. So there are so many questions about where the guards were at this point, why this guy wasn't being watched. His family is obviously very fearful of all of this. We know that he's using a walker at this point, so they still don't know the extent of his injuries. They're monitoring that. But this all transpires, Jesse. I was on your show before, but this happened 8 days after our film was released that questions the FBI involvement in this case, bringing that out quite a bit in the film for the very first time. So there are still so many questions questions. You're
yeah,
right.
like you said in your documentary, which is amazing that the FBI showed up to the lab. And it's interesting here, the FBI shows up to the prison after the stabbing, and then the Mexican mafia guy's story changes. And he's some social justice warrior trying to avenge Black Americans, Black Lives Matter, Mexican mafia, Croatian. Does that add up?
No, there's so much that just doesn't. Derek Chauvin has been in this medium security facility for 15 months now with no issues. His family has been there.
I mean, if anything, if this dude's walking the yard with the police on a PC yard, the MA has definitely disowned that guy. Yeah, I didn't watch the full Goblin one. I've been catching the clips, but point and shoot is crazy, right? He picks everything apart. You want to watch it? I actually DM'd Point and Shoot earlier and asked him if he's ever down to do a call-in interview or whatever, see if he wants to chop it up at some point. Because the only one I could find that he's done so far was with Mad Deep, like a couple years ago. It says a year, but it has to be over a year. Because they kept over-talking him, and, you know, I just don't feel like it was the best chopping game. All right, let's see what he got to say. And then I want to get into, I want to watch a little bit of Dejon going crazy yesterday.
All right, so for this video, I want to go over this podcast that Lush won.
What is these things he got right here? What are these? Fast acting. Five fast acting cannabis edibles. Top of the morning, scared soul. Oh yeah, dude. I'm sure Germ, you know, obviously talked about it last Tuesday, but you know Germ was not happy with all this, bro. Like, every action has a consequence, good or bad.
Recently was on where he revealed some crazy.
What, did he? I wonder. Damn. Let me look.
Crazy stuff about his girlfriend, Germ Free.
And why did Dejon delete it?
Revealing this was extremely crazy. The stuff that he was saying about his girlfriend, I couldn't believe it. My jaw dropped. My mouth was hanging wide open during the whole thing. And so I'm excited to go over this with you guys. So Lush goes on this podcast called the Gobcast.
No, well, so I recently was on Goblin's podcast. It was a rough day. I was going to damn near make it a topic.
Now, for those who don't know who Goblin, who is the host of this Gobcast.
Damn, he
Goblin
did delete
is
it.
A person who likes to my understanding, he likes to discuss substances.
Seven, do you know why he deleted it?
Experiences he's had.
Was he talking too spicy? Spicy, my boy.
With substances. And so that's pretty much the topic of discussion on the Gobcast. So Lush goes on the Gobcast, and not only does he talk about what he's been doing.
I know, and Goblin's just pretty much like pulling more out of him. Like, I don't know, Lush felt like he had to go on here and go hard. I mean, bro, talking about your old lady just isn't good. And especially Jermaine, like, she raps, she does a little bit of stuff, but why would you be putting all this out there about your old lady, man?
He also talks about what his...
And I got to give Germ a shout out. When she found out I got let go, she even reached out and said I could probably get a job over there working at Golden Voice with her if I wanted to. Like, you know, you got to, you know, I respect it, bro. I'm trying to reach out and help a homie out. And I've been around her a few times. She's not all like Lush makes her sound like she's like on a seek one. Every time I've been around her, bro, she's level-headed. Except when I was seeing her take off her shoes because she wanted to fight Myra, whatever, Blasie's ex. She wanted to beat her up one night. Oh, yeah, Seven, yeah. You'll get in trouble if you're gambling on stream. They should have said they were gambling for, like, I don't know, push-ups or something, right?
Girlfriend.
Well, if you had Lush as a boyfriend, wouldn't you be short-tempered too?
Has been doing, and it's not
Top of the
good.
morning, Joe
It's
Mac.
Really
You've been MIA for a minute.
I would imagine his girlfriend is probably so embarrassed and absolutely just mortified by the things that he said about her. Wait until you see the mistakes that have been made by this cocaine bot. I can't wait. And he doesn't want anyone to, he said he doesn't want this to be content.
I basically want to make it clear that I'm not trying to have my girl be.
Yeah, bro's just hooked on like shooting dice everywhere right now, huh? That's like his new little thing to be doing.
Content.
So,
but at the same time, Dejon, you can go into YouTube Studio Editor and he could have cut out that part. You didn't have to delete the whole thing. Maybe he put it on private, but you can go in the YouTube Editor and cut out little pieces if you want. Dejon should have just did that.
Oh, he does not want that. Wait till you see how embarrassing this is.
No, that's how it goes, Joe, for sure. Life get crazy sometimes. I don't want
this to be content.
I just wanted to shout you out and let you know we ain't seen you up in here, you know? Let you know we paying attention. Yeah, Dejon, sometimes I be trying to tell him little things, and I could tell, like, he ain't really too savvy with the YouTube Studio quite yet.
He is content. That's what he is. So, I mean, mistakes have been made, and unfortunately, we have to cover this. It's a matter of public.
Now, you're right, Gus. Yeah, Lush don't mean no harm, but sometimes he just can't hold back his verbals, you know? Like, did no one tell Lush a happy life is a happy wife or a happy life is a happy girlfriend? Top of the morning, Dante.
Public concern. Wait till you see this. Let's go ahead and roll this first clip. This is Lush on the Gobcast. And they begin discussing Lush.
This first story is way out, though, bro. This first story is crazy, man. Yeah, Seven. I hope Dejon didn't just delete the whole thing. Hopefully he put it on private until he figures out what he got to do. But yeah, you just go into YouTube Studio, go to Editor, and you can clip out whatever pieces you want to clip out. Or he could even blur it, maybe, if you'd rather just blur it.
His neighborhood and how, you know, all these substances and all these various illicit activities are very widely available in MacArthur Park, which is where he lives with his girlfriend that we're talking about. Wait to hear this story. This is going to be crazy.
I'm there. When I'm on the Ave, I'm on a mission. You feel me? Whether I'm trying to find out Buterol inhaler because my girl got asthma at 3 a.m. I don't know. I could get that.
They serve inhalers down there,
bro. What did I tell you earlier? Anything
you did say
want.
anything,
and it's literally like beyond what you want, what like sick human depraved minds could conceive of. Oh, like there's things that shouldn't be sold there. Deplorable things.
No, yeah, Goblin's just like, tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, I'll delete it. Tell me more. Tell me more. Or I'll cut it out. Tell me more. Tell me more.
So Lush starts talking about MacArthur.
I mean, that's, I guess, good for interviewing, because if I was sitting across the table from Lush, I'd be like, bro, you need to shut the hell up, because Germ gonna get on your ass.
MacArthur Park as if it's like this post-apocalyptic dystopian wasteland where you can buy anything you want in the world. He's really sensationalizing this. And he's saying you could buy some shit out there, you feel me, that no human should ever. It's the most depraved and most deplorable, most deviated shit you could imagine, you feel me? And so Goblin says, well, why don't you tell me the most deplorable, most deviated thing you've ever seen traded in commerce in MacArthur?
It's crazy how much Goblin looks like that dude from Family Guy, right?
MacArthur Park, and wait until you hear what Lush says.
What's like the most deplorable thing you've seen sold down there?
Shit that I seen? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
fill me in.
I seen I don't
Peter,
this
right?
going through your monetization, but
let it fly, dude. We'll censor it. Let it fly.
Hey, they got.
I don't think Goblin knew what he was about to get himself into on this. Yeah, dude, Point and Shoot definitely knows he's definitely good with those voiceovers. Or what do you call it? Voice voiceover or whatever.
Bro, there's like child. You feel me? Like, yeah.
What the fuck? Did so he's talking about something way crazy that he did not need to bring up. Even if he saw this, why would you want to talk about this And so Lush didn't even want to talk about this.
Yeah,
but Goblin
impersonations.
Sort of forced
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Come on, talk about it." And Lush was like, "I don't even know. I don't know if talking about this is going to help your channel. You feel me?" And Goblin's like, "No, let it fly. Let it fly. We'll edit it out. I want to hear this." And then Lush goes, "Oh shit, you feel me? I didn't even want to. I didn't know that he was going to make me actually talk about this." And so he freezes up for a second.
Yeah. It's Mike Winters or whatever. It's been out there. Even on his Instagram, it says his first name right there. He used to shoot music videos up in Sac, and then he just started, I guess, doing the parody on YouTube.
Trying to think of a lie to replace what he was actually thinking about, but he had nothing. So he just said, "Oh shit, you feel me? I'm just gonna fucking say it." And then he said it, and then Goblin's like really interested, and so Lush starts. You guys got to remember, Lush is as high as a fucking bitch right now. He's as high as shit. So he's gonna go on a crank-fueled lie story.
Is he a paramedic?
So this is where he
Scared
brings up
soul?
his girlfriend.
Damn,
and I've
trip
gotta
out.
show you that. Look at this.
Like, yeah. You feel me? Like,
Wow.
that's not
And
some
you,
shit
you just see
Yeah, being mad at Trevor, I think, is what kicked off his whole arc, right?
that happen down there? Not like every day, obviously, but
I
like
seen it once before. You feel me? And
So this is really crazy. So Lush is going into this. He's bringing this up. This is a full-fledged topic that's going on. But the problem is that none of this, that what Lush is describing ever happened. This is all a part of his drug-fueled imagination. I can't wait to show you this because this is where Lush brings up his girlfriend and involves her in his
Now, my homie that just got out the feds a few years ago, he said they can't go below the mandatory minimums. I mean, that's what he said.
imagination story. Watch this.
And my girl, she Guatemalan. You feel me? So her family from a third world country, so she's privy to things that I might not be. My girl said to me one day, we about to walk into the little swap meet, and she's like, "Hey, you see that lady with that little boy over there holding his hand?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's a crazy story, but this really happened. And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, that lady's selling that little boy right there. She's like pimping him out." I was like, "What?"
The lady is pimping out the little boy.
What?
There's more.
just in the
You feel
open
me?
like that?
Yeah, and I started tripping. You feel me? Like I'm about to go trip. Like instantly.
Yeah, like you want to do something about it then and there.
And she's like, "Watch." And at first I'm like, "No." At first I'm like, "No, shut the fuck up." Like you tweaking. You feel me? Like you tweaking. She used to do crystal and shit. So
All right, so there it is.
Lush,
She's
bro.
on crystal.
Lush.
So Lush is like,
And if your girl been sober for over a year, wouldn't you just like let that go? Just say she's sober.
she's on crystal. I was like, "You're tweaking, bitch. You're tweaking." Because she used to do crystal. You feel me? I'm going, what the fuck is he doing? This whole story is out of pocket to begin with. But to learn that this whole thing is manufactured by Lush's girlfriend's crank thoughts, that's where, I mean, the story just keeps getting worse. Watch this.
she used to do crystal and shit. So I'm like, you having residuals, bitch. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, she's like, "Nah, watch." Then I see, and I'll never forget this motherfucker's face, like to the day I die, because like I couldn't turn up on him at that moment, and I wanted to kill him, and I would have gladly taken a case for it. Like, probably wouldn't have been happy when I got arrested or whatever, but like, it would have been justified.
You would have done a good deed.
There's not a jury in the world that would have convicted me. I'll tell you that. Like, you feel me? Like that.
Yeah, if Brick ain't snitching, then he ain't getting under the mandatory minimum. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you start helping the government, then you get like you can get help. But if Brick ain't snitching, I doubt he's getting under the mandatory minimum.
Have to use some kind of preemptive statute, whatever that they got in place, because there's not a jury that would ever convict me for doing this. Look, I seen like some greasy haired white rocker looking dude walk up and then walk away with the little boy, bro. You feel me? So I'm about to like lose my mind. I'm about to try my, oh hell no. And she's like, "Nah, you don't understand. Like, you can't do anything about it. You don't understand. You can't stop it. Like, you don't understand." I'm like, "Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Da, 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 da. That's a little, She's like, "Nah." She's like the mafia. You feel me? Like,
it's a real.
What the fuck did he just? So Lush is describing a custody exchange between two parents.
What?
You got this lady in front of a swap meet standing there with a small child holding his hand. Lush's girlfriend turns to him and says, "You see that lady?"
Man, they're crazy, bro. Imagine seeing some shit like that. Like, yeah, that's just crazy, bro. That's just crazy. You're going to want to do everything you can to try to stop it, but you would have to be careful right there because who knows going to come out the woodwork and fucking shoot your ass. But, I mean, Lush should just get on the top of his building and get a long-ass fucking camera and start documenting it all and then turn that over to the police.
You right there? She's selling that little boy. And then this grungy rocker dude walks up and takes the little boy by the hand and walks away with him. And Lush is going, nah, fool, I'm finna kill this motherfucker. A jury's never gonna convict me. What? This is a crazy fucking meth story. And so I'm just trying to make sense of it all. So Lush didn't believe his girlfriend because she has a meth problem. He's like, nah, bitch.
I mean, like you said, it could have been a custody swap, like... They don't know what was really going on. No one fully knows. I mean, it sounds a little crazy, but like, do you know 100%? Did they follow that guy, go with the kid, start peeking through the window? Like, do they got evidence? Or could it have been, you know, just them assuming something? Which I don't doubt shit goes on like that over there. But what, you think they would just do it on the street corner? Like, I don't know, man. It's disgusting, bro. And anybody involved in that, hopefully they die a horrible death because that is just crazy, bro.
Bitch, you're tweaking. You're on crank, bitch. But when the kid's dad showed up, that's when Lush started to actually believe her to the point where he wanted to commit murder.
Nah, Dante, I've been telling Lush I want to sit down with him and Germ and make Germ look a little better than he's been trying to make her look. But Lush said he's scared to ask her.
And so he's trying to get to him. He's trying to get to this father to kill him. And his girlfriend's fighting him off saying, no, you can't do anything. You don't understand. You don't understand. You cannot do anything. And
Lush should have told the guy, take me. I'll do whatever you want. Leave the kid alone. Take me. I'll be your victim for the day.
This is like a scene out of a fucking movie, right? I mean, this is just a crank dream. This is a crank thought. And so, yeah, that's what happened. And it's, I mean, we're just getting started here.
Yeah, and it's like, I told him, like, I want to change the narrative and not make Germ the butt of the joke. I said, I want to actually make her look like a good person that she wants what's best for you, rather than, you know, making her look all crazy.
I was like, no, I'm gonna call the police, bro. They like this, like, what the fuck? This is some.
Oh, like, I definitely don't want him squabbling on the fucking film, Scared Soul. That's for sure.
What, you don't think they know about this shit?
Really?
Bruh. Shit's deep.
So if you called the police, hypothetically, what would have happened?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. Like,
I mean,
like
you kind of need evidence,
called.
dude. The cops,
I mean,
like, you kind of need evidence.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should have called the police.
I mean, what
Maybe I
else can
should've
you
called the
do, you know?
I don't know, like she made it seem like
I mean, you could report it and say there's some weird looking stuff going on, but you're gonna kind of need some evidence, man.
it's like above my head, you feel me? And there's nothing that could be done.
So Lush One immediately realizes that.
And it's like, look, bro, Point and Shoot did 74,000 views in like 13 hours, man. Point and Shoot's killing it.
The story doesn't make any sense, and he pretty much just wants this to be over. And so he's just like thinking about how stupid he just sounded, how he should never have said these things. I mean, he literally said the word mafia. What? That's crazy. So the mafia and the police are in on it, and you can't say anything because something could happen to you.
What do I don't understand?
He's dead serious. This
Oh,
is
the
not
mafia.
like a joke. This isn't like they're not.
I mean, what mafia though? MacArthur Park Mafia? Because it's definitely not the essays, bro. They don't get down with shit like this. And if they caught anybody getting busted for it, I would hope they would take them out. So I'm just kind of, what mafia are you talking about, Lush?
Laughing about how funny this is. This is a real crank story, okay?
Or even if like let's say I did call the police and they did like try to stop it, and then we got assassinated or who knows what the fuck gonna happen, bro? I don't know. I'm not fucking. I feel like
You're gonna get assassinated by the pedo mafia, smoker mafia, PDF mafia.
me even talking about this shit is.
They're gonna
like,
buka Lush.
Right, so that was one hell of a lie story, and it was fueled by drugs. And
Lush is gonna get killed by the buka.
Gobcat, look at Goblin. He can't believe it. He's looking at Lush. He can't believe the Lush that he sees before him. That what he's saying. So this next part is when we're gonna start getting into this girlfriend stuff here pretty heavily. And this is where he really screwed the pooch. I mean, he went on No Jumper like the next day or 2 days later, and he was like almost on the verge of tears trying to take it back. You can't take it back once you said it. Don't you understand?
You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
She's really on some square shit. Like, she
no. I understand why she was upset, though.
Really, like, she don't even be drinking barely. Like, she's like at home playing with the cats, or she does like, she like photo shoots in her outfits because she likes to be creative, and that's how she expresses herself. And she's like, but she's like actually a super like square, wholesome girl, like, and I just kind of like.
We ain't gotta hear.
Now he's taking it all back. That's not what you're saying on the Gobcast, Lush.
All that she wholesome and shit. We just know you. You already took accountability, like, bro. You was wrong, bro. You shouldn't, because bro, she's not on camera.
My girl at the time, I would describe her as a functional crystal addict, but she was
fool. So check this out. Like, I would describe my girlfriend as
being anything that's in the past, bro. Like, why are you bringing up the past, Lush?
Functional crystal addict. What? It's really insane. Listen to the things he says about her. Listen to this.
But she was like, she does like manual labor and like
it's kind of crazy, huh, B-Lord?
Yeah, she like builds stages for Golden Voice and shit.
She's probably great at that off the mat.
Yeah. Well,
so you could only imagine how embarrassed Luscious girlfriend is being off the mat.
Yeah. She like builds stages for Golden Voice and shit.
She's probably great at that off the mat.
Yeah. Well,
so you.
Oh my God. He's fucking.
You could only imagine how embarrassed Luscious girlfriend is being described in these ways. How she's does manual labor. She does drugs to help her do her manual labor work. The host of the show's like, she's probably really good at that off the meth. I mean, really, she's got to be completely mortified by this. Does that make sense? So that being said,
I don't know what Lush is doing in this Gobcast, dude. I've just been seeing the clips pop up and watching those, but Lush is definitely wilding.
Present this next part of this story where Lush describes how abusive she is to him.
I wake up.
Top of the morning, Mr. E. No, you got a good point with that one.
And my teeth are gone. I'm like, where my teeth at? I can't feel my bottom teeth. You feel me? Like, but like, I'm like, yo, where my teeth at? And my bitch is like, oh no, and she's tripping, and she's like,
for sure, you ought to mean the
I'm
goat.
Like, what you talking about? She's like, oh, your phone was going off, and I went through it. I'm getting text messages from my homie bragging about how he has like a OnlyFans business set up.
So Lush's girlfriend sounds mean. So Lush says that he woke up in the middle of the night. He couldn't find his dentures popped through his temporary.
Lush has told this story a couple times though already, right? On No Jumper.
Teeth fell out of his mouth. And so Lush says, I woke up and I was like, where are my teeth at? You feel me? I'm like, And I turn to my girl. I'm like, baby, did you see where my teeth went? And she says, I don't know where the fuck they went. What? Apparently, she went through his phone and found some stuff about some guy talking about some girl. I don't know, but she sounds vicious.
And I'm showing her like all the
It's crazy how couples go through each other's phone, dude. Like, me and my wife been together. We met each other. We got married in 2009. We were together a couple years before that, but we'll just go since we're married because that's when it's official. I mean, I don't think she's ever looked in my phone, and I've never looked in her phone. Like, you just got to have a level of trust, I feel like, and not having to be going through each other's phone. If you have to be going through each other's phone, that means there's like a lack of trust right there.
The evidence of this, and she's like, no, who's this bitch? I'm like, babe, look, this is from this guy. He's saying, look, these are my hoes. Like, look at the whole combo. It's not me. But she's like scontaed out. She's been twirling pook, so she's not trying to hear it.
Did you just hear what he's? She was.
Yeah, 16 years. It'll be 16 years married in August. And then we were dating for like 2 years before that. So it'll be almost 18 years we've been together. Oh, nice, 7. You got married in 2009 too? Are you just saying me?
Was scontaed out, you feel me? She was twirling pook. She was twirling pook, was she?
When he said it again, it sounded like he said she was twirling poop.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
No, I appreciate you, Dante.
So we're gonna start
top of the morning,
Sergio. Descriptions of drugs. So she was twirling some pook, and Lush was pointing this out to Goblin on the Gobcast. This is not good. And it gets a little bit worse because he's going to start talking about how she was whooping his ass. This is crazy. Listen to
They were
this.
being super loud.
So someone else called the cops on you guys?
Yeah, someone else called the cops on us.
Seven, you've been married the same amount of time as me?
You feel me? And like my bitch would have got arrested at that moment because she was the one being aggressive. You feel me? Like I'm the one getting, you feel me, lumped and shit. You feel me? Like
okay, so we've known slightly about this. We've heard this come up, how she likes to whoop on him and beat his ass, but it was never really colorfully described.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to go through each other's phone, there's definitely a huge lack of trust going on right there. I remember a long time ago, my homie texted me, and the only reason my wife seen it is because my phone went off, and then she went to hand it to me, so she caught a glimpse, and my homie was like, "Are we taking box or are we popping beans today?" And then she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, fuck, I'm busted." But that was like the only time, and it's because the message popped up, and then she was like handing me my phone, so she seen it. But I doubt she's ever just like picked up my phone and started going through it.
Like that, he used his hands to show what she's done to him. And so I used to view her as this like sweet, sort of quiet, artistic, very lovable, very nurturing, very, you know what I mean? You know where I'm going. But it turns out that she's actually a fucking, she likes to get, you know, throw them things. So that's alarming. And so Lush, and they talk about this on No Jumper as well.
No, the first time I met Germ and I was like, I fuck with you, is when she fucking took off her boots, put on her slippers, and she was trying to beat up Blasie's ex. I was like, oh, I fuck with you. You're a real one.
Oh, apparently in the office, it's even bigger of a topic behind the scenes because listen to how they talk about this.
Virgin Mary thing. What's that shit called?
You can feel how scared he is to even tell this story.
Well, I don't want to
his
say the
lip
wrong
is
thing.
quivering.
I mean, all he has to do is say, I love her. She's a great influence on me. She has my best interest. Like, make her look good instead of trying to tear her down. That's all you got to do, Lush. Put some respect on her name.
He's like, he's scared to put it out.
This apprehension.
Oh yeah, when she
I don't want to
out
say
the pike.
that was a different incident.
Okay.
Actually, I low key, I understand why she do, and I think that I kind of deserve it.
I mean, this last time they were trying to scrap because I guess she went through his phone and his homie was texting him pictures of his OnlyFans models or something.
Because I've been.
Maybe I deserve
she
it.
got him in here on camera like she scrolled you at home and been like, look, make sure when you go back to No Jumper,
Clean it up. No, do another Goblin interview and clean it up there.
And look at, he's got these aviator sunglasses on. God knows what he's hiding. Is it the tears or is it the two black eyes that he probably has? So Lush is scared. Everyone
Imagine you got two
thinks
big
that
old
Lush
black eyes.
is in danger of going home. And so this next piece that I want to show you, this is Lush talking about a crazy toxic fight that he was having with his girlfriend. And I want you to watch how embarrassing this fucking story is from start to finish.
Fence.
Then after that, like, I drove home.
How do you even pronounce that? Heffe fence? Fence? Fence?
With my girl the next morning, and she was still mad. Like she barely, you know, she had that meth sleep where you like waking up every 10 seconds.
Yeah. She had that meth sleep. Wow. Okay. So I don't know what that is, but let's just keep going. This is crazy.
And I'm like, I already feel bad, and I'm trying to like squash the beef and stuff. But every 10 seconds, she'll like wake up and we'll make eye contact. She'll be like, fuck you. I'll be like, oh damn, it's still up, right?
Every 10 seconds she would wake up out of her sleep.
Top of the morning, dishonor.
What?
And then she raised her hand to him with closed fist. Now listen to this next part. This is going to be him talking about how he talks to her father on the phone during.
Yeah. I talk to the Lush. Not every day, but every other day or so. Like, I fuck with Lush. He's a good dude at the end of the day, but his mouth be getting him in trouble sometimes.
One of their little fights, one of their physical little kerfuffles, and wait until you hear how toxic and how crazy this is.
Oh no, I'm getting on the phone with her family. Her family's calling me. I'm telling her family, like, hey, I'm sorry it didn't work out. I tried whatever I could. Your daughter's fucking crazy.
I'm talking about her family too.
I'm really, really sorry.
God,
She's fucking out of her mind. Like, but I can't get back with her. I can't stay with her. We're done. If I stay with her, I'm a bitch. If I stay with her, I'm a bitch. And then she's all, then I wound up obviously like staying with her. And then 2 days later, her dad made a joke like in Spanish. I don't know how to say. He's like, "Oh, I guess he a bitch then." Like he said. But obviously, like I love that. That's my, that's my father-in-law, my future father-in-law. So
why are you?
Put a ring on it already,
us?
Lush. Put a ring on it.
We don't need to hear all this. This is stuff that never should be told ever. You were on the
Top
phone
of
with
the
your
morning,
dad saying, if I get back with your daughter,
Trey.
I'm a bitch, homie. If I get back with your daughter, I'm a bitch. And then he gets back with her, and then her dad says, well, I guess he is a bitch. Then what? This is not something that, I mean, why would you tell this? This story doesn't do anything for anyone. All it does is embarrass everyone involved. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. To go on a podcast this high, Lush.
And I wonder, I think this podcast, did they record it before Lush supposedly got sober? And I wonder how long ago they recorded this, and Lush knew all this was going to come out eventually, and was probably just like, damn, bro, when that Godcast comes out, like, I'm fucked. Like, does Godcast put out his interviews fast, or does it take a couple weeks?
This was...
No, for sure. Lush brother, owns Indeed. I think the other brother produced a bunch of different movies. His aunt produced The Exorcist. His dad produced like Time Cop and a bunch of shit. His family's done some shit, man. For sure, his family done some shit.
Very huge mistake, and you will pay for it. Do you understand? You're paying for it right now. I mean, you need not do this anymore.
You got a relationship, your girl's hitting you, you fuck with it clearly, right?
I don't fuck with that aspect of our relationship.
So Goblin's like, so your girl's hitting you, you fuck with it. And Lush is like, nah. And it's too late, Lush. You've exposed everything, okay? And Germ Free is an aspiring rapper. She wants to be a big rapper. She wants to sell records. And Lush is saying all this stuff about how she's twirling pook. I don't think that's going to go over. I mean, I could be wrong, but maybe it's not such a good idea to tell the world about how your girlfriend has this meth problem when she's trying to be a rapper. But maybe she likes to rap.
And then, Germ be watching everything. I think a lot of people be tagging her. I think We Starvin' tags her. It kind of doesn't help you out when your girl's tapped into the content and sees everything. Like, my old lady, she don't watch any of this, bro. This doesn't entertain her one bit. She don't give a shit, which, obviously I'm not on here disrespecting her or talking about anything, but my wife is not entertained by any of this, which thank goodness, man, because last thing I'd want is her, like, watching it all and then talking about it. If my mom was still here, though, my mom would watch all my shit, and she would have not shit to say, but she would get mad if I was honest about certain parts of the childhood, like how last couple weeks ago, when I was talking about how I never got Christmas presents, and then I'd have to wait for the tax return, and then she would give me money, and we'd go to the mall and make it rain and buy a bunch of shit. But I know that would, like, make my mom mad, me talking about never getting Christmas presents, or, like, about the roaches in the crib, and just certain things like that. My mom would be like, why the hell are you doing it? But, bro, that's my story, man. That's just what it is.
But Lush raps about something. I don't even know what Lush raps about, so he might be rapping about smoking crank. Have you heard his music? His music is different. He's like, I swirl and spook around the fish in the pond when I twirl the pook from me to off and on like a light switch. I might twitch when my girl glitch from the meth
he's tripping on 9 Trey.
American flagging, rock star Marilyn Manson clearing your stash quick. Your hoes the
girlfriend makes.
I'm pretty sure Lush don't copyright people's shit, but just in case.
Happy music. It seems like.
And it's like, look at Germ's girl squad right here. They look like they could all be like her sisters or cousins. This one, not so much, but all these ones look like they could be related to her.
Lush is trying to do music that he thinks his girlfriend would be into. Listen to how his girlfriend raps. It's almost like the same genre.
No, right, Mr. E? I mean, bro, it's life, dude. Like, it's life, man.
Call me Captain. Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, fuck you. If you wear that shit around my block, the bitches here would jump you. Germ free to get herpes, your Valtrex ain't working. You burn pee, you dirty. Pockets constantly hurting.
That one, Dante.
Yeah. So on second thought, maybe they don't. Maybe this won't affect her career after all. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they're going for. Is this supposed to be like sort of?
Oh, imagine that blunt rotation. Jesus Christ. all the lipstick that would be on that blunt. I would just roll them their own and be like, this is for you. This one's for me.
Of drug music or what? Because Lush doesn't seem like in this Gobcast interview, he doesn't seem like it's really a big deal to say that your girlfriend does crank and beats you up. You know what I mean? It just, listen to how he describes her. He describes her as a legend, a living legend.
A meteor hits MacArthur Park and me and Germ Free die tonight.
Yeah.
Lush 1 and Germ Free die. Like, the imprint that we leave will be greater than it. Bro, she's a legend. I am a legend. You feel me? I'm honored to
I am legend.
Be with her. Like, the reason why I pop this shit is because I know what we are. And I know it transcends anything that I could say. And like, you know,
well, it didn't transcend too well with Germ quite yet. She's still pissed off about this, I bet. I bet you he's still hearing about this Gobcast. And as they drop clips, and now she got Point and Shoot dropping a video. Oh, man. I bet you every time something pops up, she's just like, what the hell?
Like, our love and what I feel for her is so much more powerful. And like, we're the two misfits that made it.
So that was obviously a very sweet thing for him to say about his girlfriend. He obviously loves her very much. The only problem is that it's too late. What? We already know everything. We already know all of those things that you said. And so at this point, I really don't even know what to, I mean, I just want to watch this thing continue to unfold. And I really think this is helping their careers as far as internet goes. Not so much in the music industry, but as far as internet, this is great content. Because I really don't see the music thing really working out. Unless Lush starts doing something, you know, more like new age, like modern hip hop. That's when he would fucking just kablow, just blow up and just be everywhere. If he started doing music that sounded just a little bit more mainstream, I think that he would be hugely successful. Imagine if Lush did that type of music. I poured 8 inside the lamb truck.
All right, here, Point and Shoot kills it, man. This dude's a man of multiple skills, right? Like, this guy can do a little bit of everything.
Keep flying. I thought the homies had my back, but I'm steady seeing signs. And I can't turn my back on Brick because I ain't seen him try. These tears shed whenever he's dead, it's different seeing him die. Fuck, get close up on him, you know this shit get graphic. You gotta pop out with that ratchet.
Yeah,
you know
I'm not worried about this getting
copyright. You can't
copyright.
fumble with that stick, you know this shit ain't Madden. All that shit you did in the streets, you know that shit gon' vanish. You feel me? I pop these pills, they trying to read my thoughts. And you can't dig back in your past cause you got time you lost. And make that time up for your kids cause you know time ain't bought. Jala bought me a diamond cross, but he know he won't.
This is when Jala called Lush out for the fade. And then it's kind of crazy. It looks like Lush like takes a peek at his cheeks as he walks away.
On cross, they turned their back, they said they kill me. Yeah, that's when
He's
they
like, damn, look at those Jala cheeks.
lost me. I put Bugatti inside the Cartiers cause I'm feeling bossy. They feel some type of way in the county jail, I told them call me. I built a relationship with the real people who never saw me. Yeah, I saw that crack and then that's when I grabbed it. Fuck being 100, I spent a couple hundreds on people's tablets. Buzzballs gave me chest pain, that's when I popped a perky tablet. I tried to get that family vibe for people that wasn't established. You do that shit again, what you did to bro, gon' get you a casket. I did.
Yeah, I was there that day because after Flacco walked out, I went outside and I was like, I give you some respect, Flacco. Like, don't let people be, you know, dissing your name and making all this shit up. Like, stand on something. Yeah, I remember that day. That shit was wild. I wasn't trying to egg him on, but I was just like, yeah, like, I give you a little bit of respect for, you know, standing on something.
Shit for Munchie without him asking. I smoke pounds with Hefe without him matching. I don't fuck with you, I'ma tell you, I don't know even though I got it, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. West Los Angeles, you feel me? The west side of town, you feel me? So Lush.
First time I heard that, I thought it was him putting Lush vocals in there, but now I could tell it's Point and Shoot.
Needs to start making music that's hitting like that. Then he'll get a deal and he can give his girlfriend a lot of money. She needs.
I know, it's crazy. It went up like 2,000 views with us just sitting here watching it. Fucking Point and Shoot, man. I hope he answers my DM back and tries to do a call-in or at least chop it up with me one time. We'll see what he says. Shit, even if he clowns me, bro, that still helps me, I guess, right? All right, what else we got here? Man, I was hoping, sucks Dejon had to delete that because I wanted to go over that. But all right, let me see what I guess, well, I'm sure this in the Reddit still works. It's only 27 seconds, but yeah, I thought about asking We Starvin', but I don't even think he does call-ins really either. He'll answer the DM back fast, but I don't think he really tries to call in. Yeah, he deleted it because I guess Bo was trying to get him to gamble or something. I didn't catch that part. It's We Starvin' without the G. One word. Man, EBK Dejon though, bro. He is turning up.
I will pull up and beat that ass. I'm the only LA podcaster to run a fade this year, so you know I'm not playing with you, bitch. Keep disrespecting Tam, and that's your ass. T-Rail, I would.
Oh, no, iCloud. You're tripping. Me and Dejon is like Rude Jude and Lord Sear.
The buka you, but
yeah, I think
Tiger already did it. Tiger was already playing in your ass, so I know you'll probably enjoy the shit. But Smack, keep fucking around. Disrespect Tam again. I'm gonna go across your motherfucking face, bitch, and that's on everything I love. Keep playing with me.
Yeah, we gotta watch that one more time.
Cause I will pull up and beat that ass. I'm the only LA podcaster to run a fade this year, so you know I'm not playing with you, bitch.
That fucking made Bo be like, oh, damn. He ain't had to hold his heart for a second.
Disrespecting Tam, and that's your ass. T-Rail, I would threaten to buka you, but Tiger already did it. Tiger was already playing in your ass, so I know you'll probably enjoy the shit. But Smack, keep fucking around. Disrespect Tam again. I'm gonna go across your motherfucking face, bitch, and that's on everything I love. Keep playing with me.
Is Keyboard Warrior the Instagram 7? Yeah, I made it to where you can send me links now if you need to. Let me see. Is this the page that Dejon be looking up all the time? Damn, this guy be posting a bunch, huh? Are these all from just yesterday? Oh, here we go.
She wrong or right. So if Heather T-Rail or Smack like what she say, cool. If Heather T-Rail or Smack don't like what she say, who want to fight about it? Let me know. Who want to fight about it? Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm riding with Tam whether she wrong or right. So if Heather T-Rail or Smack like what she say, cool. If Heather T-Rail or Smack don't like what she say, who want to fight about it? Let me know. Who want to fight about it? Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm riding with Tam whether she wrong or right. So if Heather T-Rail or Smack like what she say, cool. If Heather T-Rail or Smack don't like what she say, who want to fight about it? Let me know. Who want to fight about it? Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
Does Dejon got a Fat Sal sponsors now too?
I'm riding with Tam whether she wrong or right. So if Heather T-Rail or Smack like what she say, cool. If Heather T-Rail or Smack don't like what she say, who want to fight about it? Let me know. Who want to fight about it? Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm riding with Tam whether she wrong or right. So if Heather T-Rail or Smack like what she say, cool. If Heather T-Rail or Smack don't like what she say, who want to fight about it? Let me know. Who want to fight about it? Otherwise, shut the fuck up. I'm
No, if you gay, you can't kick it around the homies like us.
Yeah, they can.
That's not a lot of niggas can do that.
What's his name did?
Dejon did. Yeah, he did. That's why I don't know why he turned. He was cool. You know what I mean? Like, man, shut your fat gay.
Dejon, I used Fair to Say to get a deal with Johnny Shipes at Good Talk, another deal with Two Lost Records, and I'm getting paid to promote King Palm and Numb Rum on your show. Tyga's ex-boyfriend, not the only person that knows how to use a situation.
Fuck you, Terrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dejon gay. He open about it.
I know I'm gonna give it back. I just want to eat.
Right.
What do we stop?
Look at this.
Hey, bitch, give me some more. I'm gonna cook some more.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Damn.
Man, that nigga, I seen his fat ass in the comments like, man, when I met him, he was an employee. Last nigga was going out of business. I'm like, this nigga crazy, homie. Oh my God, homie. One thing you can't do, man, Dejon, look, man, you can say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
For real.
I'm just laughing.
Right.
Good. Oh man. When you met me, I actually was an employee, cuz I wasn't even hired. Niggas wasn't even paying me. I was just there.
You was a volunteer?
Yeah, I was volunteering at that motherfucker. Niggas didn't even have me on no
I'd rather be an employee than a volunteer, though, right?
type of payroll. And even when they did start paying me, I'm all 1099. I'm all, you know what I'm saying, independent contractor. You know what I mean? Damn. You an employee. And then he becomes an employee. And then I end up not paying him. Then I hold him out. Like the hoe he is, huh? I'll hold you out.
Vice Lord
You a hoe. You was in the panties.
Wait.
You a hoe. That was you in the panties. Hoe ass nigga.
Did Dejon ever report his the auntie girl, or was he just bullshitting on that? Because I never seen him circle back and say if he actually committed to it or not.
Oh, she's so sick.
You got hoe.
Please don't.
That was the most funniest shit.
Oh my God.
She had me in tears when she posted that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
But, I mean, it doesn't look like they got, I guess they got prize picks down here, but at one point they had all kinds of little stuff in the back that kind of looked like sponsors. But I wonder how Prize Picks works. Like, do they pay on your average views a month? Or do they pay on your average views per show? Top of the morning, damn homie.
Because I will pull up and beat that ass. I'm the only LA podcaster to run a fade this year, so you know I'm not playing with you, bitch. Keep disrespecting Tam, and
we watched this one already, right?
Sentence extension,
Let me
episode
see.
27.
4.5K, 3K.
Yeah, the problem with radio fucking views is, they don't really do that good, but I give them credit for trying to cross all the platforms.
The whole Heather's way more successful than Tam. Let's look up the YouTube channels.
But I was telling Dejon the other day, he needs to tell Tam to get a camera and do reactions like this. Like when you just do little voiceovers, sometimes it just don't hit the same. Like if you do voiceovers for shorts, I might do some, but Tam really needs to get a setup and do reactions like this. I think she would do way better in views if you ask me.
What the fuck?
What?
Some bullshit.
All right, why you look?
No, I'm right here. I'm just so confused I'm not taking any morality advice from messy, sassy ass MacWop.
MacWop reacts to Dejon saying he doing better than people that left FMW.
Because you are the gayest person in this space. And I have said that multiple times. I told you that on Let Me Cook.
Nah, I agree with you, B-Lord.
In this space. You do the neck rolls, the sassy hand movements. You got caught following trainees online. You take trips to Thailand all the time. all the time. You just a whole freakazoid out here. And you like Wendy Williams, your own co-host. Keem call you Wendy Williams and Joanna Man all the time because you have feminine mannerisms and you love to gossip and stir up drama. So I'm so confused how you see a clip of me popping my shit on my YouTube channel and then all of a sudden you wholesome, you Jesus Christ, you Malcolm X, you all about peace and unity on the West Coast.
Top of the morning,
you just
Charlie
want to see
D.
LA podcasters get along, but all year long you've been stirring up conflict between No Jumper and FMW. All year long, you've been stirring up conflict between Big Deal and T-Rail. You're upset because, and instead of being a real nigga, this is how I know you gay and you a punk and you a bitch. Instead of
It's funny how Dejon be using all the jail slang. Like the other day when I tapped in, it was like, what'd he say? You press the button, you roll it up, whatever he was saying. But I was like, oh man, this dude's classic, bro. He's using all the jailhouse slang when he's dissing these fools.
being a real nigga and looking T-Rail in the eyes and telling T-Rail, hey, dog, I don't fuck with you. I'm mad at you because it's supposed to be me and you on Back on Fig, but you got Smack over there and I'm a better podcaster than him. Instead of you keeping it real, you do little gay, waggot shit to like sneakily get back at T-Rail, like have his brother on the show or have Adam pull up to No Jumper or you pull up to No Jumper. I mean, have Adam pull up to Apollo or you pull up to No Jumper. You do like little sneaky girl shit to get back at T-Rail. That's how I really know you gay. You following the trans page was just confirmation, but I suspect that Mac Wop was gay, not just some.
Has Mac Wop ever been, did he ever go up to No Jumper? No, right? Or am I tripping?
His feminine mannerisms, but because that's how gay niggas operate. Gay niggas get back at people like that. You feel me? Gay niggas do like little sneaky shit to get back at people. We don't necessarily always just be upfront. I'm more of a masculine gay, so I'll tell a nigga to his face, I don't fuck with you, and I'll beat your ass. You mad because Smack is bragging about making $150,000 this year from podcasting, and you think that's supposed to be you. Because like you said, T-Rail was supposed to start Back on Fig with
GBG's Gay Boy Gangsters. It's like some gang out of West Hollywood.
You said that a few weeks ago on Apollo. You said T-Rail came to you with the idea to do Back on Fig. It was supposed to be you and him, and now it's him and Smack. So you mad that Smack is...
Now, I know Adam went on Apollo, but I guess it's coming back to my memory when Mac Wop went up there to No Jumper.
Making the Smack the Smoker, Smack the J-Cat is making $150,000 a year podcasting, but you not. And how do I know you're not making $150,000 a year podcasting? Because you lost your space. I signed the 2-year lease for my office. Y'all moved out of your office. I've been to the Apollo before. Y'all lost y'all space. Y'all back filming
I would
in the
assume
park.
so,
We
Gushable.
just shot the LA Freshman cover in the same building that they used to film the Apollo in, but he lost his space. So I don't want to hear no boss talk from you. You lost your space. You had to shut. You went.
Yeah, I mean, I've been told it's a real gang. I've never came across them ever. I mean, obviously, but I've been told that it's a real shit. Let me see if we can find anything in the news. I mean, gay dudes usually know how to fight, though, bro, because imagine just, you know, being gay and getting picked on and having to stand up for yourself. Hell nah. Oh, wow. I mean, they do got some videos right here. Trip out.
We just got in trouble for holding hands. No way. We just got in trouble for holding hands. How you doing, bro?
The GBGs are laying the yard down. Oh, wow. Renegade Media got a video about him.
CL20's knocking rate. IGI tripping.
Wow, trip out. But in the county jail, if you're gay, that you wear yellow pants and you go to like, I mean, back in the day, you go to the 2000 floor and you wear yellow pants if you're gay or like tranny or any of that stuff. So, I mean, I've never came across any of them, but I've heard they exist for sure.
Suburban LA is trying to build his YouTube, but he also
was like, well, good, fuck that bitch, kept crashing out on her. Now, this is my issue with that.
Who called?
Smack called Munchie B to make sure that
okay.
Tam wasn't his cousin.
Before he crashed out.
Top of the morning,
He was already
Trippy.
crashing out. Mid crash out, he called. And obviously Munchie told him no. But, because she's not. This is my take on it.
T-Rail the
before
boss.
I played the clip of Tam on No Jumper earlier today. Why does Smack and T-Rail have all this smoke for a woman and a gay nigga, but TF Third called out your fade on Thursday? Back on Fig airs Friday. On Thursday, on No.
Are they pulling up tonight for the Tuesday show, Big Trippy? I was wondering how they were feeling about the Renegade Media. Top of the morning, Sev. I was wondering how they were feeling about Renegade Media going up there. Are they going to be on a hiatus of going up to No Jumper after that, or do they really give a shit?
No Jumper, TF Third called out T-Rail and Smack's fade. He invited you to test out his hands directly. And he slid in your DMs. So he pressed you in DMs and he pressed you on camera on No Jumper. He invited T-Rail and Smack to a fade. In a minute, I'm going to play their reaction. Very mild. Oh, no, it's no issue. Matter of fact, let me give you some advice about how to handle No Jumper. Go get your own YouTube channel. Make sure you're doing this. Very calm. Yeah. But then with us, with the gay nigga and the female, bitch this, bitch that, woofing this, talking all this shit, gay nigga this, gay nigga that, a bunch of insults, threats.
No, that's what I figured. That once they seen that fool up there,
when straight,
they were all gonna be like, all right, we're cool on that, bro. Put the red light on anybody going up there for now. But that's what Adam does.
Crip from Long Beach invites you for a fade, you turn it down. You roll it up. Y'all rolled it up. TF Third called out y'all fades and y'all rolled it up. Tam said heaven.
Now, as I was saying, Dejon should tie one hand behind his back, and then him and T-Rail could go at it.
His name, and y'all crashed out on her. She's a female. And don't get it twisted. Just because I'm gay don't mean I won't drive up to Heather's warehouse and beat that ass. Really? Don't get it confused. Don't let the gay shit fool you, T-Rail and Smack. Real quick, don't let the gay shit get.
I mean, I was thinking quick they were going to put a little hiatus on it because a Renegade went up there, but we'll see.
Your chin checked real quick, and I'm dead ass serious. But nonetheless, TF Third called out your fade, and you had nothing negative to say back to him. You didn't raise your voice. You didn't call him out his name. You didn't disrespect him. You said you had some nice, polite advice for him. You start telling him to do his own YouTube channel and run up his YouTube money and giving him solid advice. But the nigga asked you for a fade. He didn't say nothing about no YouTube channels, no stream, no ad revenues, none of that. He said, I invite T-Rail and Smack to check out these hands. He invited y'all. He called out y'all fade and y'all rolled it up. So how do you have all this smoke for a gay nigga and a female? Am I making any sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So what I want to do is I want to sit here and I want to play their reaction to TF Third, and then I want to play their reactions to me and Tam. And I want y'all to see the bitch ass difference between these mark ass niggas. I want y'all to see how these ye ass buster ass niggas will turn up.
Well, part of the problem with that, Scared Soul, is they always change the damn fucking mic plugins back there, so I never knew which. I'd turn up the volume from what I thought the mic was last time, and then I wouldn't have it right because they're always changing the fucking plugs back there, so I'd never know exactly which one was which. I was saying for a while, bro, you got to get these cables color coded or at least something so we know which one is which, man, because when they're all the same color and they're not color coded, you have no idea which one you're turning up.
On a gay nigga and a female.
Imagine if Dejon really hops in the car, drives up to BOF, and just waits outside for him, man. That would be some content, for sure. And then no one comes outside. Nah, good. That's what I was saying, bro. I was like, dude, we got to figure it out so we know which one's which and what we're doing.
What he said, no truth in the details. Let's hear.
All right, what else we got here? Is this the one? All right, no, let's watch the one from this morning. Well, this is kind of a trip, bro. Like, why? I wonder why they're dropping it on Cam Capone.
On that night, see, all right, so let me go from the beginning. So we need to go from the beginning. Sure. So boom, it's 4th of July.
And you see in the last video, you seen that when TLR dropped this vlog a while ago on his, that 4Extra was flaunting the money. On the video yesterday, you seen that TLR gave 4Extra this money.
All night, me, my homie Lil Hambo. So me and my homie Lil Hambo, free my homie too, cause locked up right now. Free the homie Lil Hambo. It's me and the homie Lil Hambo.
But I wonder, like, did TLR have this content stored away, and then now, like, did Cam Capone pay him for it, or how did they work this out? Like, how, like, just trips me out. Like, TLR, Adam's homie, up on No Jumper. I mean, I get the 4Extra debacle, but how, like, why didn't TLR drop it on his own channel? And then now it's on Cam Capone? Like, I don't know, man. I just got so many questions of how this content ended up over there.
So I bought, like...
Or did 4Extra own the content, not Trap Lord, and Cam Capone offered 4Extra money for this content? Yeah, no, I agree, Dishonor. Oh, top of the morning jug season. But yeah, that's what as soon as I watched it, I was like, bro, this shit took way too long to come out. If this would have came out a couple weeks after they filmed it, would have been way, way up there. Nah, hell no. Trap Lords Ross is way more monetized than Cam Capone for sure. Cam Capone, what I think is 4Extra probably owned it or something, and Cam Capone won the bidding war for it. Trap Lord Ross, I guarantee, is more monetized than most of these people.
I bought like 6,000.
It would do way more views on TLR than anybody else's channel too.
$worth of fireworks. We're gonna have a block party. For real. Bought a gang of barbecue pits.
Because this is only at 9K in 4 hours. If this was on TLR's channel, it would probably already be at 20K.
Gang shit and all that, and we gonna have a block party. So we was running around, going to the mall shit, grabbing the gang of shit. Pop. We already had, my trunk was filled up with so many fireworks, so much shit. Damn. And they had other cars filled up with other shit and other stuff getting brought. So boom, I'm trying to rush. It was early in the morning. It was like around 9, 10. So
you be waking up early.
Top of the morning, JJ.
I'm up programming, working out, man, off the back. Got to. So when we going, we coming, boom, we coming down.
And it's like now you see the new 4Extra videos with like DC Baby Draco. How small 4Extra's hand is now compared to this video.
So everybody was meeting up. And everybody was meeting up.
It took way too long for this, man.
You already know.
It's probably going to do half or quarter of the views that it would have been if they would have dropped it 2 weeks after they put this out. Oh, wow. Host Jay Leese from No Jumper exposes why she quit. Oh, we got to watch that next for sure.
So when we meet up, when we going to 43rd, when we flying, boom, me and the homie Lil Hambo, we flying. It's 4th of July, we on, dead homies. You know, we trying to do smack bitches, have fun, pop all these fireworks, go up. So boom, and plus it's like really my first 4th of July, really celebrating, you know what I'm saying?
You've been going back for years and years,
so right? You know, I done missed a lot, so I'm about to have fun. I done bought $6,000 worth of fireworks for the block. We have a block party. So when we get over here, watch come in. So let's walk with.
Nah, I still don't know. Honestly, I'm waiting to see what even transpires from it. Now, you see that? Jay Leese, the other day, she streamed for like 12 hours, bro. She was all like, oh my God, dude. And then she says she had custody of her kid recently. I hope she's still, like, the kid's not just sitting in the background while she's loaded on live for 12 hours.
Yeah, let's do it.
So when we get over here, we zoom in. Wow. It's a gang of homies out. It's a gang of homies already out. So it's a gang of homies in the street. There's a gang of homies in the street over here at Jerry's.
And then they left out in this part, like, what happened to the homie that lost part of his face or whatever? Like, we're still curious about that guy. What happened to him? Where's he at today?
Get over there. Yeah. There's a gang of homies. Get all that. Get all over here and get all over there. There's a gang of homies over there. There's a gang of homies on that side right there. It's a gang. Both sides of the streets is filled up when we put up. It's cracking early morning. We out deep. It's a million of us. We out deep as a. So we out deep as a. So we on both sides. I put in this. I zoom in this. Wop. So you already know I be driving extra out. I put in that. Wop. Bounce out, jump out.
You do not drive. I mean, you drive in the center lane, but you still don't know how to do donuts for extra.
Out. Everybody going up and shit. While we all going up and shit. Boom. We going up. And boom, people popping fireworks. I pop the trunk. So we get the mother skyrocket, you know, the ones that go in the sky, boom, boom, blow killers. We get the lightning. I saw light.
Do you really think he bought 6K of fireworks?
Lightning. Trying to hold that my thing. Boom, that motherfucker take off.
I see a video of you running down the street. That shit's crazy.
I'm holding the down, boom, boom, so we light them. But
you were pressuring fools with those fireworks.
But we got all type of shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. Flexing a V6 Charger is dirty work, man. Dirty work.
You know, I got so much shit. I got half a sticks of dynamite. I got so much shit. So boom.
If you're gonna spend 9K on fireworks, you might as well just drive to Vegas and get them for a really good deal. Spending 9K of fireworks or even 6K of fireworks in LA when you can drive to Vegas and get 4 times as much.
I'm doing big shit I'm doing shit like it's like canisters that I know if you see the videos like canisters like big ass containers that's explode like a bomb and shit.
Yeah, this fool saying he bought 6K of fireworks in South Central. You're getting ripped off if you're spending that much money.
So the homie's like, damn, stop grabbing them in your hand, lighting them up. It's like, don't stop doing that extras, like them gonna blow up. So we having so much fun, so many people, and I'm doing it in my homie hand, but like stop. I'm going up. We just going up.
It's crazy. 4Extra gained a lot of weight since he fucking messed up his hand.
Now it's like 10 something, and we going up. It's early in the morning. It's like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's my 1st July that I'm celebrating. I'm happy as a. So boom, I'll run over here.
Nah, he drives in kilometers or kilometers or whatever. That's funny. You probably don't even know the difference, huh?
When I come over here, I look right here in this spot right here. This spot right here.
Literally right here where I
was. It was right here. There, homies.
Where's the
This right here. So I look, I come from that way. But when I come, I see it on the ground. It was like half a stick like dynamite. It's like a half a stick of dynamite. So I grabbed him and had a short.
Nah, that shit was like comedy when he high kicked and fell his ass.
Already, but it didn't explode. So
I mean, from the day one, Adam thought 4Extra was a superstar. I was like, bro, people will get over this quick. Like I said, Adam should have took this fool around the country to Miami, to New York, to different places and made content with him and expanded his mind and made him more well-rounded. Thinking to have him come up the no jumper and bang on the table. I mean, people get over it, bro. Like, if you're going to want to watch somebody, you're going to want to see some kind of growth, some kind of something. You know, 4Extra wouldn't even react to stuff, really. He would just say, I'm not talking about that. Or he didn't even know what the topics were. Should have took him around the country.
I picked it up right here.
That would have been classic. Once he got off parole, got him a passport, take that fool to Europe. Oh, man, bro. And then every time he took him somewhere, would have probably gained more fans, more viewers. They really would have really bought in to 4Extra's growth.
Picked it up right here. Boom. I picked up. I told my homie, hey, come here. And when I told my homie, come here, my homies all over here, gang of us, come right here. I'm like that motherfucker. The homie screaming like, hell no. I'm telling my homie, like that motherfucker, my homie.
Oh, if I know, funny, Big Chippy. Flamed up with a $400 Dior bandana or whatever TLR bottom.
Telling me like, hell no, hell no. And I said, and that's all I remember.
Right.
That's all I remember when it was right here. and I tell him to light it, and he kept saying, "Oh, that's all I remember, bro. That's all I remember."
That firework knocked that fool into next week. I always wonder what happened when I was at my homie Paya's cousin blew off his hand to the wrist, though, bro. Like, he was holding one of the ones that go in the sky and blew his hand off to the wrist. And he had, like, burns on his face and shit. And I always wondered, like, did that fool, like, wake up next week and wonder what the hell happened? That shit really knocked his ass into next week.
And he said, "Hell no." And I'll be said again, that's all I remember. And then I woke up over here. Right here, that's where I woke up at.
What's up?
So damn, I wonder did that shit blow his ass back a few feet? How many ads pop? Is it bad? Because I just let YouTube pick the auto one. So is it too much or is it cool? Because I ain't trying to burn you guys out on them. But I ain't tripping, man. If you just skip them, bro. Like, I don't, I ain't trying to have y'all fucking get burnt out on them, that's for sure. All right, let's see what Show Love in Private got to say about Jay Lee's crazy ass.
I could do a show with Whack 100. Like, I wouldn't mind that. But it's like all of these, like, people, these random people in rotation all the time, I'm not doing that. Because it's like, it's just too discombobulated for me. Like, then it's like, I talk too reckless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I adore the top hats at No Jumper. It's the bottom feeders that I don't like. So I just feel bad. I adore Laura too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got no problem with nobody up there. It's the bottom feeders, okay?
I know, Oscar. That's a little crazy. I'm surprised have you guys been seeing the World Is Yours Scarface blimp that keeps getting advertised on Instagram? Surprised she ain't got one of those fucking zooming around the room.
I'm a main character, blood. Like, I'm not finna, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, all of the rotating co-hosts right now, right? Look at their platforms, bro. None of them are doing numbers, bro. None of them have engagement. What the fuck? Like, they just suck. Like, what the fuck? So why do I'm already up there. Like, the fuck? I'm locked in with like, on the West Coast, me and West Coast Gang Wars is like this. That's really my brother. Y'all don't know that. West Coast Gang Wars is running the West Coast right now. Hill Cabbage, that's my protege. I put him on and told him what route to take. He was only trying to do Stockton, and I told him, no, you got to cover the Bay Area. You got to cover Northern California. You can't, because Stockton it's
Top of the morning, user YW.
Going to dry out with the content. You feel me? Bro, West Coast and Hill Cabbage, them is my dogs. Like, you feel me? My brothers, you feel me? So it's like, I have motion. I have connections. I'm capable of directing traffic, bro. I know how to work the metrics. So why am I allowing myself to fall short?
I mean, even her views aren't that good for how long she's been working at it. Top of the morning, FOC. This is Jay Leese. Nah, I'm saying. You don't know who Jay Leese is?
With motherfuckers that's not on my level. The fuck? Hell no, nigga. I got strong connections in this motherfucker. Like, and my connections is so strong with who I built my rapport with West Coast Gang Wars and Hill Cabbage. Bro, we're taking over the internet right now, bro. Like, so it's like, why do I gotta be in here with motherfuckers that don't even got an audience? Their audience is the No Jumper audience, and they're fighting over trying to be the fan favorite. I'm not doing that, nigga. Fuck is you talk about? Nigga, I'm Jaleese. I'm me, okay? I'm me. I got my own motion. I got my own audience. I know how to direct traffic. I know how to network and build business reports. You feel me? Like, that's always been me, though. So it's like, I don't want to be on a panel with a whole bunch of fucking nobodies, and especially gang members that don't want to, that want a selective that want to select politic on a podcast. Like, what the fuck? So that's how I feel. Feel me? At the end of the day. So I have crazy emotion, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So it's like, if I know my worth, if I know what I'm bringing to the table, sometimes, you know, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna fight to be a fan favorite at No Jumper. I'm not. It's too like draining mentally. I'm not gonna put on a persona, because when I get into it with a motherfucker, it's gonna be real life. It's like, you know, like, so it's like life. I can't, they don't like me, and that's cool. It is what it is. They only like me when I do solo shit, or when I'm next to Adam on an interview, or if I'm doing a little vlog or whatever. They only like me then. Like, so it's like, it's just like, I just know my place. Like, I'm not finna, you know, worry about if I did good, if I won over the audience. I'm not doing that no more, bro. I'm not finna kiss Ralphie's ass and shit like that. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, Tab Third, like, I was ready to go up there during the Thursday show and really clown his motherfucking ass. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just fall back, because at the end of the day, I know me. I know my worth. I know what I'm capable of doing. You know, like, in a year from now, y'all, I'm going to be big. I promise y'all. I'm going to be big, bro. And everybody that hated on me, bro, is...
Yeah, I mean, she gonna do all right if she just sticks to her solo shit, but ain't nobody gonna want to sit down with her messy ass unless she sits down with a couple other messy ass people. I mean, but bro, if she sat down with like 2 other messy ass people, it'd probably go up. But I feel like a lot of her fucking shit's like half true, half bullshit. Like, I don't believe everything she be saying though, because sometimes she be having shit all wrong.
It's gonna be riding my coattail. You feel me? And I will forever be in debt with Adam. And Adam, bro. Adam presented the opportunity with me, with allowing me to be on the news and all that. So I won't, you know, Adam is amazing. Josh is amazing. Flacco's amazing. Remo's amazing. Lesh get on my nerves, but he's amazing. All the top dogs up there, I fuck with them.
It looks like she's only into people that get numbers because she thinks could probably parlay and benefit her.
Mikey, Donnie, I fuck with him.
Did she say my name too?
I fuck with him. Mikey, Donnie, I fuck with him.
Shout out you, J-Lise. Shout out you.
But all of this, these rotating, these characters and these hosts, these co-hosts, and trying to figure out, you know, who's gonna do they 1, 2 and all. I just can't. It's too draining for me. Like, and then I'm trying to do my own shit on my own platform. Like, at the end of the day, bro, I didn't come this far just to come this far, and I'm not gonna subject myself to an audience that is never gonna like me. The No Jumper audience is never gonna like me, and that's okay. And so,
I mean, what's these comments looking like in her shit? Oh, yeah, these are her comments, right?
I can't deal with that audience, bro. Like, it's not that I'm copping any pleas or anything. That audience is like, I feel like, honestly, a lot of people from LA watch No Jumper. So I feel like a lot of their audience, like, it's from like LA up north. Everybody on the West Coast watches No Jumper. So I feel like, you know, I get a lot of slander because, like, a lot of the people that are chiming in, and then don't let them.
I mean, I haven't seen her up there in a little while, so maybe. But I don't know if she, like, quit. She probably just is passing when they're asking her to come up, or maybe, you know, Ralphie said, I don't want to sit with her no more, so maybe she's not getting invited there. I mean, who knows? I have no idea. I mean, really, all they were is having her on the news once, maybe twice a week.
Them know that I'm gonna be on the news or anything. They're definitely chiming in just to talk shit. So it's like, I just can't do it mentally. I'm just not, you know, like, I just wanna get to where I wanna get to in my career, and then, like, in due time, if the time is right, I'll double back. You feel me? Or if you know, whatever the case may be. But right now, I have to focus on my platforms, on you know, building my credibility, networking, you know, finding peace with myself, because I was not at peace, bro. I was not at peace, bro. I was worried about if I did okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was worried about, like,
I'm saying,
if I was like, you know, if the audience liked me today, like, that shit is detrimental, bro. I can't do it. Like, the audience, the No Jumper audience is never gonna like me. And that's okay. Maybe in a year.
I think most of the No Jumper audience do be fucking with her though, kinda, right? I don't know.
From now, when I'm where I want to be at in my career and I really put in the footwork, which I'm putting in the footwork right now, in due time, then maybe they'll convert over to liking me. But I just can't keep being hated on all the time, bro. I don't want to hear about motherfuckers on the Reddit calling me ugly all the time and calling me a dope fiend or a bad mom. And it's like, that shit is buck, bro. Like, I don't ever see no positive post about me, bro. Like, I don't ever see nobody giving me my flowers. I don't see anybody saying, like, damn, Jalee's doing her one, too. Like, it's just always them talking shit. I'm just like, nigga, y'all talk so much shit, bro. Like, nigga.
I mean, that's the internet. Stop reading the damn comments. Especially if they're all bad, I guess. But when you, like, talk crazy, I mean, the comments are going to talk crazy back to you, right? It's just kind of what goes down.
That I can't even think straight, nigga. Like I cannot, bro. It's just, I need to get to a status, to a caliber of my career where I feel secure. Right now, I'm still all over the place. I'm still.
She letting the comments get to her and make her feel insecure.
Still finding myself. I'm still trying to work the metrics. I'm still, you know, putting in hella footwork. You feel me? Like, and it's like, I just can't mentally, I can't do it. I don't know how Adam do it. But that's Adam's platform. Bro, if Adam's not there, say if Adam's not there during the show and he walks on, bro, the views is gonna skyrocket. Bro, because that's Adam's platform. That's really, they could talk shit about Adam, but they watching his shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's his platform. So at the end of the day, Adam's doing his one too.
No, for sure. The No Jumper comments showing it, but you just gotta shake that off, bro. If they mention you talking shit, then at least they somewhat kind of fuck with you, right? I mean, at least they're keeping your name in the cycle.
When Adam was at the YB.
Because you see all kinds of people hating on certain people, and Adam don't get rid of them. He keeps them coming up there.
Concert, bro, they was on dude. Like, Adam is doing what he needs to do. Like, that's his platform, and I respect him for that. But I want to be big like that one day too. You feel me? I want to be big. I want to be an Adam one day. You feel me?
She's being in competition with it. But you gotta remember, once you get up there, there's only one way, and that's back down. Because what Jaleese needs to start looking at is people's social blade. Maybe that'll give her a better perspective of what's really going on.
I want to be a DJ Academics. I want to be a Trap Lord Ross. I want to be a 1090 Jake. Nigga, I don't want to be
I don't really stream on Kick. Not yet, anyways.
Bitch and an almighty suspect. I don't want to be them. I don't look up to them.
I tried to set up my computer to do both, and I don't know if it couldn't handle it or I set it up wrong, but it wasn't really, it was only picking one or the other because I was using one of those programs so I could do both. But once you get decent on YouTube, then Kick might fucking offer a couple bucks, but Kick pays by the hour a lot of the time. Like, they'll hit you up, offer you a deal, and they'll pay you by the hour, kinda. At least that's what, you know, I've heard them offer a few people I know is they pay by the hour, essentially.
I want to be a Flacco, nigga. I want to be a Remo, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I don't relate to the...
She's comparing herself to everybody way too much. If you want to be a Flacco, make 4 videos a day between 12 to 15 minutes and edit them and put them out. I mean, she just goes live. That's where I think she's getting it twisted. Going live is one of the worst ways to try to make money. If you really want to get it, you got to make 12 to 15 minute video minimum and cut out all the bad words, the cuss words, and paint a picture. Going live isn't going to do it like dropping videos. 4 videos a day is like the golden way to do it.
To the workers. I relate to the bosses, okay? I relate to the bosses in this motherfucker. Do you hear me? Like, G.O. I don't relate to the workers. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't relate to the workers. Like, I just know I know where I could go. I'm trying to be Like, I'm trying to be on Sean Cotton, Adam, 1090 Jake, Remo, Flacco, DJU, whatever, Kim, whatever.
DJU ain't posted in months, right? Let me look it up. I don't know what happened to DJU, but I'm pretty sure he ain't posted a video in like 3 months.
I'm trying to be on that type of level of status, bro. I'm not trying to be a worker, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be like the workers, bro. I'm looking up to the bosses. Like,
well, the only way to be a boss in this YouTube shit is to make your own content, J-Lease. Not going to other people's platforms.
Flacco is a boss. Remo is a boss. You hear me? So it's like, I'm not finna kick hands and hold hands with the workers.
Yeah, DJU hasn't posted a video in 3 months. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he ain't posted a video in a minute.
Aren't ever gonna be a boss. That won't ever graduate to boss status because these motherfuckers is just workers. Like, you got the workers and you got the motherfucking bosses. Nigga, Adam is the boss.
She just got a lot of haterade in her blood. It sounds like you gotta put in the work and do your thing. But when you try to run your whole operation off a phone, like the same thing I was saying about Tam earlier, like she needs to get the computer, the extra monitor, the webcam, the mic, and set up shop like this. When you're just doing it off your phone, you're very limited. Yeah, Remo only goes on there when they interview Chicago rappers. Was he on the Rugrat one though?
Then you got the fucking workers like Ralphie and Tab Third and Almighty Suspect and shit. Bitch, I don't want to be
That's
like
what she's mad about.
I'm trying to be like Adam. I'm trying to be like Flacco. I'm trying to be like Trapler Ross. I'm trying to be like 1090 Jake. I'm trying to be like DJ Academics. I'm trying to be like Sean Cotton. Fuck you talking about, nigga? In a year from now, I'm telling y'all, blood, like, mark my words, bruh. I'm gonna be where I want to be at, bruh, and y'all gonna be like, Jaleese really did that. I really did do that. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
No, well, spend your money, buy a computer, buy a couple monitors, get the webcam, get the Rodecaster, and start setting up shop. I mean, you gotta learn how to edit. You gotta learn how to make some thumbnails. But if you got the money, you could pay anybody for that.
No Jumper, coolest part.
Yeah, Remo was on the Rugrat one that they just dropped. But for the most part, Remo's only on interviews that he brings people up there for the most part.
Who's in my corner is West Coast Gang Wars, and Hill Cabbage. Them is my brothers. Like, their loyalty is with me, bro. So it's like, at the end of the day, we're all our own bosses.
Top of the morning, nothing special.
You feel me? We're all like this. Me, West Coast Gang Wars, Hill Cabbage, and we're doing our thing right now, bruh.
Yeah, Remo lives out here in Cali.
That's what I like. I don't like Ralphie, bro. And just because his brother's Draco the Ruler, I don't feel like I have to respect him. Like, that's crazy to me. Just because.
Yeah, I think her perception's a little confused. Nothing special. Yeah, her perception's a little twisted. All right, what else we got here? Oh, bro, you guys see this? I don't know what we have to read between the lines on this, but DC Baby Draco posted this yesterday. Let me make sure it's showing good for you. All right. Draco Ping Pong. To both sides vlogging, it's a problem. Other dude bring you up there knowing your main op worked there. You feel like you made it. What? Let me try to reread this, bro. Like, let me place in the periods where they need to be. To both sides vlogging, it's a problem. Other dude bring you up there, knowing your main op worked there. You feel like you made it. Hater behavior. No more LA hood vlogs. That's how we gonna settle that. Shout out to LA though, it's still love. Ain't no loyal to the roots. Just let the man win then. Is he saying just let the white man win because it's a white hand? 100%. Draco not pushing the peace. He's stirring the gas. Violence in Los Angeles. It's going to simmer down now. It's my fault. I take full responsibility and accountability. Everybody has a blessed day and go get some money. Bro, he needs to put this through ChatGPT and have it put in the periods and everything. Top of the morning, Remo. Remo in the chat. No, yeah, fucking trippy. Ralphie definitely definitely went with the weed shit, bro. Once I seen all the rappers coming with the little hash jars and putting the worms in their blunts, I felt like it was only a matter of time. And sure enough, you know, he's hosting a bunch of them. And he'd be going to all the weed events, shopping. Nothing special. The business manager's everyone's worst enemy. Yeah, I'll go. I got like, well, actually, there's no news today. So we're just going to wrap out probably for like another 30 minutes or something. But yeah, I wonder what DC Baby Draco's next move is. Is he moving out of LA or what's going on? Like, but like I said, bro, you got to get better at his punctuation because that shit was hard to read, bro. There's no more hood you can go anyways. You did them all. Which, yeah, he did hit a lot of them. Bro got his bag and said, see you dummies. But a lot of his shit, I've heard him say, it's hard for him to monetize. Unless you start cutting out all the cuss words, it's going to bite you in the ass. Bro's got his fuse and bounced before it got tricky. But when they got on No Jumper and Adam disrespects the F out of the gangsta and they manhood, it's no fun and game's right. No Jumper starts gang wars, but they all about it. I really don't understand it. Like Draco, this Vato done. Oh, is he talking about Adam talking to Jefe in this? I didn't even click on those videos because I didn't believe him of saying Adam marked out Jefe. I didn't really believe it. But I wonder what he's referring to in this. What do the comments got to say? Top of the morning, Jimmy. Here's my thing. I'm 33. I remember we had DVDs where people show you around their Vadio. And mind you, these fools was on the run half the time, owing bodies, selling big, Dizope, etc. And now no one ever hated on the cameraman. This Vato ain't asking for guns, dope, what you doing for a living, etc. And everyone hating. I mean, if I had to give any advice to DC Baby Draco, I would have blurred out the finger dissing. Not even all of them, but just blurred out like the middle finger doing whatever and bleeped when they just, you know, they could have said a lot, but just bleep like when they said F this person or F this. Like just bleep that one word and let everything rock. You'd probably have a lot more people not saying anything. Yeah, at least this guy, I gotta like this comment. So many grammatical errors, run-on sentences, and no punctuation in one post. Yeah, man, that shit was hard to read. Damn. Oh, Remo, you still in here? What's up with DJ UTV? He ain't posted in like 3 months. Maybe if you ain't in here, maybe I'll text you and ask you about it, but I've been curious about that. All right, well, it don't seem like anybody in here got much insight for us. Do I freestyle? Nah. I might be able to come up with a couple bars, but freestyling? Nah. Oh, bro, this shit was comedy. You guys see this? But this just shows you how young these kids are nowadays. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He does look like Tracy Morgan, kinda.
Put your hand.
Hold on, let me see. Is Lush trying to say something to the peoples? Yo. What up, what up? Yeah. You want to... All right, oh yeah, I'll hit you back, and I'll probably be off in like 30 minutes. All right, good. Yeah, shout out Lushy. He didn't want to. I tried to put it there, but he wasn't really trying to say anything. I was wondering about that, but we didn't say anything, right? We didn't say anything crazy. I doubt Germ watches it. And if anything, we were bigging Germ up, right? Like, we weren't saying anything crazy. If anything, we were on Germ's side giving Lushy a hard time. But, all right, this dumbass kid, this shows how, like, far the gap is between everybody. Because this kid thought Busta Rhymes was Tracy Morgan, and he really does look like Tracy Morgan in this.
The video.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that was Lush calling me to tell me that they might be down. I'll find out in like 30 minutes when I get off.
Get the video on this. Tracy Morgan. Oh, Tracy.
What?
Hey, what did I just say?
Wait. What did you just say?
Nah. Bro, disrespect.
What did you just say?
Tracy, my boy out here.
Hold on. Put your camera down. What did you say?
You never let the gentleman right here roll the shirt.
It's Tracy Morgan.
What does that mean? I don't know. My boy said Tracy.
Post around, nigga. I'm not talking to you, homie. I don't need you to tell me.
Whatever.
I'm trying to understand. I'm asking you a question. I ain't calling you out. What's the problem? You got a problem being asked a question? And I don't understand. I don't know what that means either. That's why I'm asking you what it means. That's the only way I get to understand by asking questions. So I was taking a picture to show you love, but you were trying to be funny. So what you mean, Tracy, my boy? What that mean?
Everyone say Tracy, so I'm saying Tracy.
I ain't hear nobody say Tracy. You don't want to say
Tracy.
Play stupid either with your man if you talk about Tracy.
Fucking these dumbass kids.
Yo,
he did look like Tracy Morgan though, right?
Don't put your hand
on the video. Get the video on this. Tracy Morgan. Oh, Tracy. What? Hey, what did I just say?
Wait. What did you say?
Nah. Bro, disrespect.
What did you just say?
Tracy, my boy out here.
Hold on. Put your camera down. What did you say?
My bad. My wife was texting me, my son's not feeling good at school. But my daughter wants to go over because she used to go to that school and they're having like a band competition after school. So I had to tell my wife, like, I'll go pick him up, but I'm not taking my daughter back over there afterwards. So he can either wait till I gotta go get him, I could drop Addison off, or, I mean, I don't know. We have to figure it out. But yeah, that fool definitely looks like Tracy Morgan, man. Definitely. Yeah, my daughter's 16. My son's about to be 14. Bro, y'all see this the other day on Remo's?
Get this little guy out of here.
This is like, fuck, I hate when I do this. It's like a lawsuit waiting to happen though, right? Me, I'm 43.
He's a fucking idiot.
Fuck, I keep thinking I can stop it with my keyboard and it always wants to go down. You could tell their service is messed up in here. Bitch ass. Yeah, lawsuit waiting to happen, man, and it's all on live. Bro, you guys see this one pop up yesterday? What do y'all feel about this one? Where was the one? Do you see the one Remo posted about the kid that looked, the mental health kid? Damn, Remo posts a lot. Oh. What do y'all fucking feel about this one?
Make sure you tell your son to watch his mouth. He's using derogatory terms.
He's not my son.
Well, whoever he is.
He is a special needs.
Well,
Nah, I appreciate you, iCloud.
he can stop saying that. How did he learn the word?
He learned it from people at school.
So why he
His
using
family
it?
doesn't talk like that.
So why he using it against other people?
He's special needs, sir.
But he
You
know.
understand that?
So why he knows to call me? Come on, man, get out of here. You're on camera.
You don't understand.
I don't
He
need to
has a
understand.
genetic
How this dude's like following her out that little door and still trying to press her is a little wild.
disorder.
But he's smart enough
His
to
brain
know.
is not right.
But he knows where to use the word
Okay,
at
leave me alone.
who's to use it to.
Leave me alone.
Then get out of here.
I didn't say anything. I said Mickey Mouse.
I said midget.
Mickey Mouse.
Make sure you tell your son to.
And then she said he learned it from school. So do you think, first of all, do you think he goes to school with like other black kids? And like, first we need more of the story. Like, do you think he meant it in a harmful way? Or do you think he just watches like too much content, the kids at school, and he just picks up slang? You know, like this one's a little crazy. I would just need more backstory. But it's like, bro, you obviously look at the kid and you know he's not all there. So it's like, bro, sometimes, like, obviously I'm black, so I ain't gotta, you know, my opinion don't really matter. But yeah, I mean, like, maybe he didn't know he was doing anything wrong. Now, if he's like saying the hard R and like pointing the dude out, then that's a little crazy. But if he was just like, what up, my N-word, you know, like if he said it with love. Yeah, he does have a crazy look to him, that's for sure. Well, the lady says that, that he learned it from school. So that's what I was saying. Like, do you think he goes to school with other black homies and picked it up from that? Or do you think he goes to school with other people and they're teaching him that word for him to go out and say it in a wrong way? Like, I always say with all these little 30-minute clips, we need more background. Like, what's the background of this story? I mean, maybe his parents are hip-hop fans. Maybe his parents are racist. You know, it's like we really don't know what it is. And I think this lady's just a caretaker. So she probably doesn't know the whole story. Maybe the grandma. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, was it the hard R? Was it with the A? Was he, you know, was he pointing at the dude saying the hard R? Or was he just like, you know, being nice about it? Just, you know, like, more backstory is all I'm saying. Like, obviously, yeah, he shouldn't be saying it. But, yeah, just, like, what's the whole context? You know, like as I was saying, like, does his parents listen to a lot of hip hop and watch music videos? I can't stand this streamer guy though. This guy. This is what kids are watching, man, and this is what they think they gotta do. This kid's crazy, bro. He's too much for me.
I'm trying to be nice, I'm gonna have good PR, but I fucking lost. I'm trying my best, fucking lost. Yes, I lost that shit, man. Fuck. I'm trying my hard to be nice, respectful, but fuck. It's over. It's over. All that campaigning, all that shit was for no reason. I'm trying to come correct and do all this little bullshit. My bitch, black ass lost. Gang, you know how I lost? Yo, listen, chat, listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. And niggas keep saying, hold on.
I wonder, how old is this guy? This dude gotta be like fucking 18 the way he be acting, dude. Okay. Streamer. Age. Says he's 17 years old. I mean, what else I guess we expect from a 17-year-old? But you ask me, this kid's annoying as hell, man. Like, I don't know anybody could watch this and get entertainment out of it. I can't even watch the clips. All right, what else we got, bro? Is there anything else I haven't reacted to that we should look at? Yeah, remember quick, we reacted to that and we were like, bro, that shit's way out. And then they end up taking his Twitch a couple days later. Yeah, like setting people up for that's just a little crazy. Yeah, what else should we react to? Some wo-see woe, huh? Have you guys been watching any of these recent Gene Deal interviews?
Also said that, Diddy, he will study, Tupac's I Get Around video.
Well, see, you got to understand that Puff is like a chameleon. He try to feed off what's great and what's good. And at that time, Tupac showed greatness of what they wanted the music to go to, because before that, it was gangster rap. You understand? It was NWA. It was Ice Cube.
Yeah, Diddy just wanted to party a little too hard.
Ice-T. They was putting that gangster shit down. Pac brought fun back into hip hop, where it was smoking blunts, drinking champagne, and fucking with the baddest girls.
You remember the Champagne era in hip hop though? That was definitely an era when they're all talking about Cristal and all that stuff.
That you could find.
That was before it went into like drug rap and everything.
Expensive cars and dressing in designer clothes. He brought that into hip hop, and Big just took it to a whole nother level with the Coogis and all that stuff, like the way he did it.
I seen that too. Trip out on. I mean, I don't think Wack's gonna be too happy about that, but that's kind of funny, right?
Oh my! Oh my!
Can you guys hear it?
Oh my!
I have the oh man.
Oh my!
Why is it not going up?
Oh my!
I don't know. My soundbite ain't working, but I got the oh man soundbite over there.
They copied that template, and I said this a long time ago. They copied that template, you understand?
That template.
And made Bad Boy what it was. And he just admitted to the stuff that I said.
Oh, top of the morning,
long
Green
time
Troll.
ago.
Why do you think he hated Pac so much?
I think that hate stemmed from wanting to be him, idolize a motherfucker. You know.
No, for sure. That's his little dig at Whack. Like, bro, you could talk your game, or maybe that's Adam's. Oh, you guys can hear it? For some reason, it's not playing for me over here. I don't know. But yeah, after the SBTV put out that Clubhouse shit, maybe that's Adam's little get back. Like, oh, you wanna talk your little shit? Well, I'm just gonna have your op on. But imagine Wax waiting outside after it. Royal Rumble in the Alley Part 2.
He idolized Tupac because you got to realize when a woman looked at Tupac, they probably wanted him. Puff wasn't getting that type of fever from girls. You understand what I'm saying? Puff had to use his money. Puff had to use his position in order to get women. Now, I've seen him with some bad joints, and I used to look at them like this, like, not on no hating shit, but like, you wouldn't be here if he wasn't puffed. If this nigga had no money, you would not be coming out of his room like that. And that's for real, for real. You understand? I'll be like, yo, when I had to, because most of the time, I would walk some of them to the door, walk them to get their cabs or whatever like that. Or, take them down the street and get their cabs and everything like that. Now you'd be like, I'd be laughing. I just kept a smile on my face when it came to that shit. Because I know for a fact. Because he said it himself. He said, I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to talk to girls. You understand? I said, you don't have to know how to talk to nobody. You a millionaire. You got it. So he was jealous of Pac because Pac ain't had to do that. Pac had that.
Oh, hell nah. Fuck, iCloud, you're crazy.
And
hell nah.
he probably knew how to communicate with women. And most women who he talked to that said stuff.
I would have got payback for Biggie, bro. I would have got retribution from my boy Big.
Said about him. You understand? Like, if we talk about.
I would have took him out like Luigi Maggiano.
The whole incident of the Quad Studio shit. Like in the documentary, they was talking about that, right? You know what I'm saying? They talked about the Quad Studio shit. But they didn't mention the fact.
I know. I've been trying. Like, I keep saying I'm going to get the J-Lee sound effect. But I need to go through. If any of y'all know when she says it really good on the No Jumper News, email me the link or something so I can go through and cut it out. I keep telling myself I want to do that. But then I just, get sidetracked once I get off. But I really want to do that for sure. Get the no G's. Nah, I'm saying.
And they left it out that Big and C's did not know that.
Nah, Big was my favorite rapper though. One of my, top 3 of all times, bro. For sure, Biggie was. Tupac's cool. I fuck with him, but Biggie, bro, Ready to Die. That shit's a classic, man. Especially when it came out back in the 90s. On repeat for a couple months.
Puff and Andre Harrell.
Yeah, DM it to me or email it to me, Sev.
Jimmy Henchman office the day Pac got killed. The day Pac got shot at Quad Studio. Let me repeat that again so it don't get mixed up in the whole thing. They did not mention that Andre Harrell and Puff Daddy and Jimmy Henchman were all in the office together. Puff was on the office because he was trying to spy on Big them, because Big was writing the Junior Mafia stuff and Puff had his publishing. I told this to a couple of people before. I said it before, and you got people that's running with it like they knew the story in the whole 9 yards. You understand? They'll lie and you ask them, how do you know that? Who told you? They couldn't even tell you that. They'll tell you some lie, they did some kind of investigation, but it didn't happen like that. You understand? Puff was there to spy on Big because he had owned Big Publishing. And Big had turned around, and the same people who helped Puff get Big Publishing told Big to turn and put
I hate when people keep the little price tag on the hats. You can tell this is an old school ass fool when he keeps the little tag on the hats.
Tiana or put somebody else's name on his publishing or give it to Lil C's or whoever, this, that, and the third that he wrote for so he can get the money from it. So that's how that went down. So they was there to spy on Big. In the interim of him being there to spy on Big, Jimmy Henchman told him that they finna show Pac, teach Pac a lesson. Because Pac had owed him some money. So that's why he was up in the studio and was coming to the studio. Pac owed him some money.
No, yeah, pretty much he's saying that Jimmy Henchman probably told Puffy that he was going to teach Pac a lesson that day. But that dude, Jimmy Henchman, the game signed to him, right? Wasn't the game signed to him at first too, or management deal or some shit at first?
He was going to work it off and get some money from doing a song with Lil Sean. And that's what that was about. But Pac was talking greasy to Jimmy Henchman, and Jimmy Henchman wasn't the type of dude that you talk greasy to, allegedly. Unless you're 50 Cent.
So Diddy knew what was going to happen to Pac.
He knew Pac was about to deal well, yeah. He was there to see it. He was there to see it. He wasn't only there to see Big them. When Jimmy Henchman told him that, he was there to see what's going to happen to Pac. He was there for that. Because had he not been there for that, he would have went up there in the office. He would have went to the studio or the studio session with Big them. He would have went to that studio session with Big them. He knew what room Big them was in. He didn't do that. He was there to see what was going to happen to Pac after Jimmy told him. And that's factual.
Yeah,
Not
Kirk
factual.
Burrows, he also said that, he feels like, Diddy was behind Pac murder.
Yeah. If Diddy played a part in that stuff, like he said, Kirk know where the money came from. I'm going to say this. They tried to, if you talk about the Vegas trip and the whole 9 yards, Kirk said that he paid for people to drive out to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He said he paid for people to drive out of Vegas. I was heavily with Bad Boy at that time. I don't remember that part of it. You understand? I don't.
Netflix bought Warner Brothers, right? Isn't that what they're saying? No, for sure, iCloud, yeah. Right there on Wilshire, right there where they go up and make the left. I've smoked one right there one time just in memory of, well, I had some time to kill, so I was like, all right, let me pull over right here and just smoke one from my boy Big, man. All right. I'm getting a little wore out sitting here. I was trying to hit 3 hours, but I'm running out of stuff to... Oh, I guess let me see what I got in my playlist. Or if we just want to do some Q&As, see what y'all want to talk about. Is there anything that I'm missing? Anything happen? I guess I want to do some Reddit scrolling. Let's see what's popping in the Reddit. On the boards. I just parlayed it from when Adam always shout me out, Donnie on the boards. So I just fucking ran with it from that. It's funny. A lot of people thinks it stands for, off the back with 4 extra and all them. But I just ran with it when I was like, you know what? Because I used to have it called Besco's Life. But then I was like, I bet you it'd make more sense to the YouTube community if I had Donnie, obviously, because that's what they all call me by. And then just put on the boards was a little too long. So I just shortened it to OTB. Yeah, I think maybe, I was watching his stream yesterday and it sounded like he said he was going to have me and Bo over on Friday. Until I start the CDL school and pass the drug test, I'm free to go, whenever he fucking wants me to come over there. But then it's like he just gets a little wild, so I'm just kind of sitting there like, because I ain't got no ops with any of these dudes. So I'm just right there, bullshitting. This isn't a no jumper Reddit. I mean, I got the gang wars and all the other ones. This is his song. Unless you want a viral remix. It's funny, bro. This is why Woodland Hills is my neck of the woods, but it's funny how they just keep saying this is suspect. I ain't gonna lie though, it does kind of resemble Suspect's face and the way he wears the hat. Yeah, but Woodland Hills is my neck of the woods. Funny, they just fucking with Lush's new song. I'll fuck with it though. Lush doing his thing. Lush giving up info on the best crack spot downtown LA is crazy. LA, MAC, that interview, and they not gonna be pleased. No, for sure. What I want to do is hopefully it works out and I can work with the big rig homie at least for the first year or two, and hopefully, because I think he does 4 days a week, and hopefully it can just do the pod while we're driving. Get the Starlink put on the roof. Bring the computer, set it up, get a camera on both of us, get his mic set up, and then just react to shit and stream while we're driving down the road is my goal. Hopefully it works out. I mean, we'll see if it all works out, but that's my goal. I mean, Rick sounds like he's down for it.
Regardless. Flacco has his own motion. Remo has his own motion. Lesh has his own motion.
Oh, she just keeps repeating the same thing like you were saying before,
Why do I gotta be on a panel with fucking Ralphie bitch ass and fucking just a whole bunch of nobodies? Like, I don't really like nobody, honestly. Like, besides the.
I mean, if it's quiet, I could probably turn it up in the editing program. Long as it just got the good. Nah, I'm saying, I should be able to turn it up in the editing if it sounds at least decent.
The top hats. What the fuck? Taya third. I don't like his bitch ass. I don't. So that's the truth. Y'all want to know the truth? That's the truth. Bitch, stop posting me in that Reddit. Bitch, what are you talking about?
Because for the first year, once I get the license, you got to get 1 year experience before you go on your own. Or maybe at the trucking school, I heard that lady hooks us up with jobs if we want, so we can get our 1 year experience there. And then I could definitely do this around that because it's open till like 9. So If I get like the 8 to 9 slot, then I could still go live in the morning and then just go over there afterwards. Because I'm trying to keep this going for sure. Deuces up from Tam. She's throwing up the V. It's kind of a slow day on the Reddit, huh? I mean, he only turns on people that talk shit about him. Like, I ain't got no beef with Dejon. Lush either doing the Tuesday show from a wheelchair or a hospital bed after Germ Free tuned him up with the frying pan. Man, that's dirty work. If people start hitting you with the frying pan. Lush has a rash that finna kill him, knowing his family has great health insurance. Germ need to whoop his ass. I got a rash behind my knee that I'm pretty sure finna wind up killing me, no cap. Is this new? 12-9? I mean, he probably got like some kind of, hopefully he ain't got scabies or something. At least Ralphie got millions of views and had a nice wave in the music culture. You tried to be the next female Flacco, but on YouTube live turning into the next young Aunt Heffy mispronouncing shit. High on live talking about F and Michael Jackson. Only 5 dudes in Reddit will miss you. Yeah, I mean, I think she just does the live. She got to get a computer set up. No, for sure. I hope so too, quick. Oh, it's just a bunch of screen captures. She at least went off her rocker today. Says Ralphie called her the police and third threatened her. Said Ralphie doesn't say anything to Munchie. I agreed. Ralphie doesn't say anything to Munchie. Yeah, that'd be crazy. I'll bring Lush with us. Because Lush is friends with Rick too. Because Rick, he has like a company and be driving the trucks and shit. He got the routes and everything. I mean, he's the one that hooked me up with the school I'm going to.
Pound of feathers and the pound of bricks.
Yeah, this is a crazy conversation. This is like, this is what some high people be talking about.
Ralphie were having a debate last night, right? And we're trying to figure out, like, a pound isn't really a pound, you know? Like, you could have a pound of feathers, and you could have a pound.
I mean, Rick be killing it, bro. Especially if you own your trucks. I mean, obviously, I don't know how much he makes, but he was able to put up all that shit for the pop-up and all that. I mean, if you own your own truck, they say you can make up to like $250,000, $300,000 a year. I mean, then you got to pay taxes. Then you got to pay, you know, the maintenance on your truck, all that shit. But if you say, yeah, the more you're gone, the more you driving.
Pound of bricks, but that pound of feathers might be heavier than a pound of bricks.
The pound of feathers and the pound of bricks, literally, if it's a pound.
This is like some I'm high on mushrooms and acid fucking conversation.
A pound of feathers damn near is heavier than a pound of bricks, because if you carry a whole lot of feathers, that weighs on your mental health a little bit more than carrying one brick.
And I was saying, as long as those feathers are in a bag, I can carry the bag with the same weight as the brick. And it's just equivalent to the same thing.
But it's not, because you have to.
What if it's a super compressed amount of feathers? Like, you know, you pack it together so that feathers is like this big, but it's a pound, you know? Now, if it's like a trash bag of feathers with a bunch of air in it, yeah, you know, it's going to be a little bigger. But if it's compressed tight, that's all. At what form is that pound of feathers in?
To do more with your brain, it's your mental health.
What? Because you don't want to drop the feathers?
Because you don't want to put the feathers
You don't
in
want
the
to drop
bag.
the feathers?
Like,
you might lose
I just want to carry one brick. Like, but how did you get that brick to that solid form? You have to make it solid.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
what
just
about
gotta-
that process?
I just grabbed
you just
one
skip that
brick.
process?
I just grabbed one brick.
Yeah, but that brick was essentially what?
Yeah, we already watched this crazy ass Lush. I think the main issue with people like Trap Lord Ross and Flacco is they go from being regular journalists to then becoming overly sensitive and biting at any moment to antagonize a rapper or gang member. Let me clarify that, yes, of course the rappers should be held accountable for being the ones putting out that information, but it's just so weird seeing these journalists start to pop it and basically being on some journalist versus rapper type shit. We see Flacco do it every day now where he tries to get tough with anybody who makes a comment on his content. And we've seen TLR do it at the Complex event where he was trying to act tough. Be like, I'm here, bro. I'm here, bro. What are you going to do, bro? All these real ones, remember, TLR got sensitive as hell at Tam during the new host competition because she said white people. Who cares if white people. Some people feel weird saying white boy, but I think white boy has a better ring to it than white dude or white man. I feel like white man sounds worse than white boy. Like, I'd rather be called a white boy any day of the week than, like, white dude or white man. Like, just call me a white boy, bro. It is what it is. The most entertaining man on No Jumper, there needs to be a doc on him and feel he has a very interesting past. Seems to be a real thorough dude in the streets and smooth with the ladies. Munchie B. Is this picture? This is a newer picture, huh? Man, this Lush is taking the headlines today, though, huh? Just watched that Lush crash out on FMW and thought about my top 5 No Jumper hosts all time. House Phone, AD, Brick Baby, T-Rail, Lush, Sharp, Adam, Potlord, Gina Views, Munchie Bees. What's yours? And 5 hours ago, and ain't no one commented, so they're not feeling too hype about it.
Another one. Another one.
Oh, yeah, this was crazy. Fucking Whack took these punches, though, huh, like a champ.
You got this shit, bro.
All right, we got 3 more minutes. I'm going to tap out at 3 hours.
Oh, damn. Taking that shit like...
I wonder if I could take one of these punches. Yeah, Wag actually walked into him, huh? He's a solid mofo, that guy.
Man, you good. I got you, bro. You good.
But even Ryan said in the longer one, he didn't have his wrist wraps on, so he couldn't quite hit as hard as he normally would. Because hitting without wrist wraps is a little harder.
Another one. Another one.
This guy, that's John. That's the guy. See, he has the FTP on right there. But I think maybe that's his brand. Or is that FTP? I don't know. I ain't seen anybody wearing that one yet. Aunt Heffy strikes again. Not scolded you. This fool said scrolled.
My teeth at my bitch. I don't know, dude.
These clips are taken over the internet, Is this new? This is old, right? This gotta be old. I don't know why Adam's wearing shorts in the winter in LA. It's been cold out. Not scared. So that's definitely a Hellstar, though. Stan G. Munchie B. Stop interrupting. Munchie always interrupting somebody to ask a dumb question in the middle of it, answering the question. He'll interrupt them again and switch topics. Let's see what the comments got to say. Most people fans of Munchie. Suspect pointed out on the show today when Lush was talking about the Tam versus BOF situation. Lush was trying to mention how Tam felt more comfortable opening up to Dejon because He's like a gay bestie. But once Lush said the words gay bestie, Munchie immediately interrupted and was like, wait, what? It's like he literally didn't even give Lush a chance to explain. Yeah. And then remember, and Lush was like, or Sus is like, let me say it. Let me land for him. He better than Adam, gay jokes and Lush mess stories. Stupid question. Right? Damn, y'all just crowned him host of the year. Now you're talking shit. Yeah, you can't make the internet happy, right? You can't make the internet happy. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say Dejon is the best gay friend that I have because I ain't got too many gay friends. Not that I'm like a hater or whatever. It's just, you know, I ain't got too many gay friends. Like, I can't even think of a gay friend that I have besides Dejon. Like, I can't think of any. Oh, this other dude, Germ, that does tattoos. He tattooed a little bit on me, and he came out like a year ago or a couple years ago. He gay, and that's the homie. Chubb's gay? I wouldn't doubt it.
Upgrade to New Sylvania.
But all right, I just hit 3 minutes. My dog wants out. I gotta go send out a couple glass pass orders. The kids get out early today. So yeah, if you haven't, please hit the like button for a play a partner. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 9 for sure. It's actually JERM. So I think it's short for Jeremy or something. Not with the G, J. But it's crazy. Actually, once he came out, because he tattooed like Zach, FTP, he tattooed a lot of rappers. And it's like once he came out, a lot of people stopped calling him, I think. Which is kind of fucked up, but you know, getting tattooed is kind of like an intimate situation, sort of like you're sitting with some dude, he's writing on you, close to you, and yeah, I think it just kind of backfired on him a little bit. Oh god, let me do my roll call real quick. I appreciate you, Christian. Appreciate you, Scared Soul. Appreciate you, Trippy. Appreciate you, iCloud. Sev, Quick. Scared. Did I say Scared Soul already? Sometimes I repeat myself. My bad. Oh, I didn't get it. Top of the morning, Heather's 510. I missed you. My bad. Dante, appreciate you. Corey, appreciate you. Dirk, appreciate you. Dishonor, appreciate you. Gush, I appreciate you. Destroyer, appreciate you. Did I get Sev? Sev, appreciate you. Talk 7, appreciate you. Green Troll, appreciate you. Nothing special, appreciate you. Tech, appreciate you. Jimmy's twisted ass, appreciate you. Mr. E, appreciate you. Degenerate Clips, appreciate you. Remo probably ain't in no more, but appreciate you, Reem. Sergio, appreciate you. Cree, appreciate you. Charlie D, appreciate you. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody, dude, but if I do, that's my bad. FOC 805, appreciate you. B&Z Irate, appreciate you. Tyler, appreciate you. JJ, appreciate you. Joe Mac, appreciate you. User YW, appreciate you. B Lord, appreciate you. Charlie D, appreciate you. For some reason, it doesn't go all the way back up to the top. I don't know why. Corey, did I get you? Appreciate you. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate all y'all. Be good. Keep it 100. All right, I'm out.